Oh, I guess I do
Also,
have
we're on
pretty good
stream now.
Hello.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream. We are basically getting up. We're basically getting ready. We're
I'm gonna
almost ready.
start saying things to get you banned from Twitch.
Hi, Kat. Welcome in.
Hold on, let me pull up Twitch chat and then we'll actually start.
I am fortunate that none of my stats give me a negative.
That would be bad.
Hello.
We're going.
A lot of interesting things happened to the party
Personally,
in between sessions.
I'm not excited about session today. I don't want to
And
see.
I'm very excited about session today.
I don't want to know how my actions influenced session today.
So I want to show you guys something on the main map before we start.
Oh.
Hello. For some reason, let me. No, I don't want to move. I don't want to move all that. Hold on. There. Let me.
Sweet Jesus.
There are. For some reason, there are two gigantic horses on the map.
Where?
I love them.
Gatekeepers.
They're right here.
I do see them.
They're my friends.
And I don't know why they're there, but I just saw them today. I don't remember seeing them before.
Were they meant to be there?
I don't know.
Technically, the horses are 3/4 of a mile long.
That's why I am confused.
We playing Xenoblade now?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, there is a situation where horses would be in that area, but why are they so big?
All the horses are massive.
They wanted to really make sure they're visible.
Anyway, we can go back to the encampment and we can see what's going on.
Okay, let's drop the D20 of luck.
With the other giant horses. Did you post the D20 of luck? Can we start now? Okay, now we can start. So, recap from
meme time.
Last game. You guys killed a vampire spawn in a church. You have Irina with you, who you are escorting to either Valaki, which is closer, and they have political connections there, or there is Abbey of St. Markovia, which is a lot farther away, but they just mentioned offhand as somewhere else you could go if for some reason Valaki was just fucked. You guys have made it to the Sir Pool encampment, which is a Vistani encampment. You guys got to meet Madame Ava and have your fortunes read. And everybody had some very interesting things happen to them overnight except for Bello.
Because everybody hates Bello.
Bello had nothing happen to them, I'm pretty sure.
It was Bello's fault.
Bello was actually all of the encounters you guys had.
It was me, Barry.
Bello knows polymorph.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't put it past them either. Hello, Meg.
Welcome in, Meg.
So I put you guys roughly where I thought you would be waking up. I gave you guys tents because they let you. You guys don't have to be in the tents, but you're waking up. What are you all guys doing?
So Min would have woken up and immediately felt the effects, right?
Yeah.
Of the saving throw. Okay. If anybody happens to just come, check on Min, see if Min is up or anything, they're gonna find Min just chowing down on pie.
Me too, Queen.
Me too, Queen.
I think in the morning, Vile would be cooking breakfast for people, like over a fire and stuff.
Vile's probably over where there is just the lineup of Vistani over the
Yeah,
the
are they actually
battalion?
there? Like, are there Vistani in the area?
Say hello.
Here, I'm gonna move them over here. It's probably like 3 or 4 kind of wondering about, but it's pretty early for them. They kind of stay up late and then they sleep in. Madame
Up
Ava
all
was
night,
awake.
sleep all day.
Vile.
Oh, I'm gonna make breakfast and bring it to Madame Ava then.
Not for the rest of the
Fuck
party.
the
just
party.
for
Not the
Madame-
rest of the party, just Madame Ava.
Okay, so Vile is making breakfast for Madame Ava. Min is going to town on some pie. Are you eating an entire pie? How much pie are you eating?
How much to how much
At
to-
least one slice.
At least one slice.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say Min eats probably like half a pie, and then
You can't escape my cursor, Devin.
you know, realizes that the craving is gone, and then stops.
Go, and write that down in your pie tracker that I have.
Pie
Pie
tracker.
track. You're keeping track of how much pie I've been eating, for like
Yeah.
knowing like when the pie is all gone, or something else that I should be more concerned about.
Don't worry about it.
You'll see when you see it.
I see. You've answered my question perfectly.
So Virgil and Mithril and Bello.
I'm gonna
What
be
are you
honest,
guys
I don't even
doing?
know if I've eaten a full pie yet. I'm not keep track of how much pie I'm
I
eating.
feel like Virgil would just do a general check around the camp after what had happened.
Virgil
I-
is the one to find Min eating pie.
Virgil just stares for a second.
You just see a squirrel hunched over a
Yeah,
pipe. and
Virgil's just like, and rubs his temple and just fucking turns around to go check on Mithril.
I imagine it's not dissimilar to like in a zombie movie where you walk in and then there's a zombie like
It's just the
hunched over a
opening
body.
It's the Resident Evil 1 zombie introduction, but it's Min with pie.
Yeah.
You walk in and you see Min eating pie, and Min looks up and looks at you, and just that moment of just silent staring.
Yeah. and
No
Virgil's
utensils
just
or
like-
anything. You're just like smushing your
Yeah,
hand. into
Virgil's
the
just
Ew.
like,
You would have taken too long.
so he's gonna go check on Miffle.
Beautiful.
Like over here. And be like, you know.
What's the password?
We're waiting. Let me in the fucking tent now, or I'm stabbing you, you gay clown. That's
The password.
Character.
Gay clown.
Gay
Okay,
clown.
Nothing you said was inaccurate.
Are you up in there? He like knocks on, I don't know, a pillar? I don't know, awning?
You just make a clicking noise as you knock.
Click your fucking heels.
You know, press the digi to like make the sound of knocking on a wooden door.
Can't believe you made me room with the clown.
You can not
No,
be with the
I don't
clown.
care. I don't care. I like Bello. Mithril likes Bello, kind of. Mithril.
Would you still like Bello knowing that Bello sleeps standing up and the face doesn't move, so Bello is just staring at you all night?
Mithril was probably staring back. Like, what
He was
the
staring into the abyss for
void
too
stares
long.
back.
Yeah.
The abyss stares back. Mithril's gonna pop their head out of the tent. Their hair is so fucked. They've been sleeping. They look like they've seen God. Oh, good morning.
Are you wearing your veil?
No.
Are you
Oh.
are you okay?
Oh, well,
You look like you've seen a ghost.
keeping watch was, well, it was, interesting. Last night we had a visitor. I don't know who they were, but they were fine, I guess. It was just weird.
I also met a stranger last night.
Dun, dun, dun. You guys met each other.
Said he was a visitor, and then we had a very enlightening. No, I say enlightening, but I feel he was the only one to learn any information. I
Visitor?
learned a name, and that was
Monsters and men?
I never got like a name or anything. They just came in. They were fine, but I didn't think we were really like expecting anyone. Nothing happened, but it was just kind of odd. Did the visitor that you talked to say anything about them? Maybe they were together?
I only saw the one skulking around the tents in the camp. And I confronted him and he said his name was Hans.
Hans.
Right? Hans, I get right?
It would be Hans.
Yeah, Hans.
Hans Hansenson.
Yeah, he's a very strange individual. But I ended up letting him go. He didn't do anything actually threatening. So Virgil just kind of shrugs. You can see he's probably not slept very much, but you get the sense that he never sleeps much ever.
Handshake.
And then like as he turns away, you can see him just like munching on a piece of dried meat or something.
Me too, man.
He's just like munching, yeah. And then he goes to check on Irina, just to be like, you know, she's not fucking dead. And didn't catch a knife to the throat in her sleep.
Didn't get kidnapped.
So I have one more surprise for you. Irina's fine. Sorry, I'm distracted by what I had to have Bello do.
Speaking of kidnapping.
Speaking of kidnapping. No, Irina is fine. I'm trying to think if you would notice anything.
You can make me roll perception.
Do you want to roll perception?
Fuck it. Let's see what happens if I roll perception.
Let's see if the dice are kind today.
Okay, so one roll.
Yeah, you have disadvantage.
15.
Where are you rolling? Hello?
Hmm?
Did I? Oh, hello.
Can't
What?
believe they're dead.
What?
Hello?
Was?
Was?
Us?
Hello?
Where did we
Hello?
roll? Your roll isn't on roll
Where-
20.
Definition of insanity?
I forgot to roll.
Oh.
Okay.
I distracted because somebody came in to bring me food.
Ooh.
Oh, you're good.
I fucking spaced the roll.
Oh, so dinner's ready is what I'm hearing.
Should do.
Go get your Denver, you gay little
Go get
clown.
your Denver Bello.
You gay toothpick clown.
16. Fuck.
Everything's fine. Irina seems like she slept well, unlike the rest of you. She's in like the nice. It's actually a little bit of a nicer Vistani camp tent than the ones you guys were in for some reason. What am I thinking? But she's just like, did you sleep all right?
Well, I can see that you are pretty well rested. I assume you slept well. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said of me. We had a strange visitor in the night.
You can see her like visibly be like, hey, just like cool. But she just like nods and she does not respond. She's not like, oh no, but you could see her get a little bit paler. But she's like, I'm gonna get ready and then I will come out and we can have breakfast.
Of course, Irina. And then he walks away.
Cool.
He like stuttered over his words. Went from almost saying my lady like a fucking neckbeard.
Fucking
to
homo.
Just Irina. Yeah.
Good homo.
Neckbeard.
Neckbeard.
It's gay, even if it's still straight.
Yeah.
Is Virgil binary? No.
Huh?
I said, is Virgil binary?
Vaguely.
No. I said no because I was funny.
Yeah.
So you guys have all, we'll say after Virgil does the rounds, I lost roll 20. Okay, here it is. Vile, do you come back out after you bring Madame Ava breakfast?
I mean, Vile would bring Madame Ava breakfast, and then, again, Vile does want to cook for their friends. It's just like, Madame Ava is my grandma. I'm gonna make my grandma food first. Fuck the rest of you guys.
She
So,
is very thankful that you made her food.
Yeah,
Hierarchy
and then-
of importance. Grandma, rest of party.
She's like, oh,
Virgil.
thank you, dearie, and then just like silently dumps it out the back of the tent. 'Cause I beat the shit out of it.
but yeah, Vile would come back out after, like, giving food to Madame Ava and start making more food for everybody else.
Do you want to make a performance check for flavor?
D&D music I'm
Yeah.
listening to is way too happy.
I'm gonna say as like Min
I need to get
leaves
my
and
tunes.
they like
James.
yawn and stretch.
Tunes in it.
I don't know.
Music.
Good. It's alright.
I mean, I
It's-
can't taste anything, so I'm just like cooking based off of sight and sight alone.
It's not like bad. Like I would say like a DC 10 check is reasonable for cooking food that tastes alright.
Mhm.
So it's alright. It's not like a banquet. You're not like a next master chef or something like that.
Not Gordon Ramsay, unfortunately.
You're not Gordon Ramsay, unfortunately. Not yet.
I also am like using the last of the rations I had, which are all
Yeah.
stale at this point. So like it's good food. It's just also I cooked from stale ingredients and like whatever I found.
You could cook with the pie.
No.
You
Please,
do have
God,
pie
no.
bio.
Pie is
You-
not breakfast food. My father
want
taught me
pie.
that.
What are you talking
Nothing.
about? Pie is not breakfast food.
Min still has pie crumbles on her face.
Yeah. Min like notices and then like rubs it with her arm. Like, wipes
She's
it off with her arm.
sticky.
She's sticky. We have 2 toddlers to take care of now.
Sticky children.
Sticky children.
You go up to Min to like like clean her face, and she has the same reaction that Vile is. Just like no, no.
No.
Why is this music so epic? We're not going into battle, we're eating breakfast.
We're eating breakfast. So you
I
guys
can
are
find
be
like
an
shit
epic
where it's
battle,
like
depending.
ambient music, and then it's just ambient noise, and it's just like that's not music.
That's not music. Am I going to start to need to do a tunes check before we start session?
I always have music pulled up, it's just which one is going to be the right tab?
Which one's
Yeah.
correct? So you guys are all eating breakfast. Are you talking anymore? Like, I'm gonna say you guys are around the fire as a group now. Are chilling in your cross and vile situation.
Min's just like, man, I slept like a rock, and now for whatever reason I feel like a rock.
Like really heavy, or like you would skip across a lake if we threw you?
No, definitely heavy. Like if you threw me at like a lake, I'd just sink.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you have pie for breakfast.
No, felt like a rock before the pie.
Did the pie make you feel more or less like a rock?
Say less.
Less?
Less, but like, you're
Like, I
so
felt-
tired, doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I feel really tired, but like, I feel like I felt a lot better after the pie.
Vile's gonna give Min another pie.
Oh,
So Min now has another pie. Is it your uneaten pie? Because you had 2 and you had been taking parts of one.
No, I'm gonna give Min the uneaten pie. Vile's keeping the
Okay.
eaten pie. You know, if they need to act like they eaten food, pie, perfect food.
Correct.
So I have added a blueberry pie to Min's pie counter.
I have
Oh,
taken
boy.
one away.
And I've taken one away from Vile.
let me update my inventory here.
I
I'm
have
glad
a
I-
singular.
I'm
pie
glad I
bite.
labeled the pie in my inventory as stack of pies.
Smaller stack of pies is what it's renamed to.
Now
No,
we're back
'cause,
to
like, in,
bigger
like, a-
stack of pies.
in like the description, I've like listed
So Sin,
exact
Uh,
details.
what did Vile make precisely?
Yeah, what we having?
Yeah, it would be like meat and bread and like some cheeses on top. It's a weird breakfast. It's like this
So,
is
a
not technically
fucked up
breakfast.
medieval poutine, basically.
I'm in sweat.
There
Yeah.
was like jerky, and then like it was tried to be like took the jerky and like tried to fry it like bacon.
You
Yeah,
can have
yeah.
this, but you can't have pie for breakfast.
I
Pie
know,
is
right?
dessert.
Hypocrisy.
This is real food. Vile doesn't know
Virtual-
anything about food. Vile just knows, all right, dessert is not for breakfast.
So Virgil
Only we had
takes
meat
a
pie.
bite. How is it? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it?
Do
Eh?
you want to use your 11, or do you want to risk another performance check?
Yeah, I'm like this is me giving you an out to be able to roll again if you want. I'm just like, how does
I
it
would like
taste?
to roll again just to see how well I do this time.
That one.
Do it.
Okay, there you go.
Hey, this is
19.
pretty
Hey.
good. This is a
Hey.
great breakfast. Vile
That's
really hit it
pretty
on the
good.
mark this time.
I'm telling you, all
Despite
Vile
all the
did
shit-
when they lived with their dad was cook food.
Like
and do
while
chores.
like it looks kind of vaguely unappetizing, it's actually really good. And Virgil's just like, huh.
Huh.
Okay. And he eats it.
Virgil used to his food looking as good as it tastes.
Actually,
Boyd, can I do an insight check on Virgil as he's eating the food?
Mm-hmm.
what do you want from me? What are you trying to insight from me?
To see if he has a soul.
Let's see if I have a soul. What do I roll? What do I roll? Okay, question. You're just inciting? I feel like wouldn't Vile just straight up ask, so where's your soul?
Nah,
You're just like studying.
Vile doesn't want to let Virgil. If Virgil doesn't have a soul, Vile needs to keep it on the DL.
What should
You don't know Virgil, so why? I don't think you'd make a contestant.
well, I meant like, well, no, it's just like, should I roll anything to see
I
if
don't
Vile
think
picks
you
up on
should.
something?
I mean, out of character, you have a soul, so I
Out
assume.
of, also sorry, I was muted. I was just shoved a granola bar in my mouth
Okay,
when you
I'll
asked
answer
me.
this one. So you rolled a
Mood.
7.
I know. I'm.
You
Hello.
look at Virgil. Dude's totally missing a soul.
It's
I was
totally-
gonna say.
Totally not got a soul.
I was gonna say, Vile. Virgil looks like he has more of a soul than what you had convinced yourself of last night, but you're not convinced that that Virgil has is completely full of soul again. Does that make sense?
Full of soul.
Or
That's what
or-
happens when you lose it for a day. It takes a chunk from you.
or the other possibility. He looks like he's got a soul, but it doesn't look like he's got his soul.
Yeah,
He has a
it's a
soul,
different
but it's someone
soul.
else's because he's a ginger.
Honestly, that would be 1,000 times worse. Please let me think he has half a soul. If I think he doesn't, if he has somebody else's soul, this is gonna be an issue.
You think
Real
he
problem.
Virgil's like a shaken Gatorade bottle. Just some of the soul leaked out.
Some of the soul leaked out. I imagine Vile has convinced themselves that it takes time to get your soul back.
That's literally exactly what Vile thinks. Vile's like,
Okay.
well, Madam Ava has to take time to put his soul back in his body. It can't be easy.
Has Vile brought up this soul concern to the rest of the party?
Not at all. Not at all. Vile would not have mentioned it. Vile was just
Solely
real
between
weird.
Vile and Madame Ava, and maybe Virgil might have an inclination as to what's going on.
Yeah, the only difference in Vile of Vile thinking Virgil didn't have a soul was Vile just avoided Virgil. Like, that was it.
And it's like Vile's a toddler, so that could mean anything.
Vile avoids a bunch of different adults. But
Yeah.
no, that's
After
what I
finishing
wanted
his
to know.
Breakfast, Virgil is just, I don't know, idly fucking around with a knife.
Playing with knives?
Yeah.
Playing with knives? Are you trying to show off? Or are you just
Nah,
playing
he's-
with a knife?
I mean, I could try to show off like I'm flipping it and doing like idle tricks and shit. Here, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just say Virgil's just doing idle tricks with the knife that like he's not doing it to show off. It's just to blank. So I think I'll just do a general dex to see if he, I don't know, stabs himself.
If you cut off your finger,
See
I'm
if
not
you stab
healing you.
yourself.
Oh, you know what? Sleight of hand. That's what it
Min-
be. Sleight of hand.
Min's gonna see
Yeah, you can
Virgil
do sleight
playing
of
with
hand.
knives and is gonna decide to play with her darts.
13.
Okay,
That's
you,
not-
Vile
you-
sees people playing with
you're-
knives. Vile's also gonna play with knives.
Oh my god.
I fumble a bit, but I don't cut myself basically.
Yeah, it's not like you're just doing it like you're just chilling like it's an idle animation, so you're not hurt and you're not showing off.
Yeah, like he's just doing it.
Pass the time.
Pass the time.
While the children are playing with sharp objects, can I talk to Irina?
Yeah, sure. Do you want to talk to Irina like privately?
I don't care if the children want the sharp objects here. So, Miss Irina, are you feeling like you're safe enough to go to Valaki, or would you like to go further to that, monastery?
Mithril now remembered what is going on after last night.
Yes.
Did maybe Mithril woke up?
Mithril
in a
was
sweat, like,
tired.
oh, that's where we were going.
Well, I feel
Why
like
didn't
it's been discussed around the fire idly
Yeah.
where we're going.
No, I think it's funnier if Mithril wakes up in a cold sweat. Irina just like kind of shrugs and she's like, "We should see what Valaki is like first. I would rather be in Valaki than to go much farther, just because that is more days we are out on the road, traveling, not in any sort of city center." She just kind of like nods. She still is like a little shaken about Virgil talking about a stranger walking around camp the night before. But she's like, Valaki first. And also I know a lot more people in Valaki, so ideally Valaki is safe.
Well, I think we should probably pack up soon and get going, since not only I, but Virgil as well, encountered someone in the camp last night, and while the person I talked to they seemed fine, they didn't cause any problems, I think it might be a good idea to get on the road as fast as possible.
Rena likes none of what you just said. At all.
Everyone disliked that.
Like eyes widen, she's like
Full of
shaking
concern.
her head, and she's like, "Yes, I would like to get on the road as soon as possible, please."
Well, why don't you go ahead and go pack up your camp and stuff, and then we can finish up here and get going.
She nods and she's like, "So who's all playing with knives? Is anyone still eating?"
Min is finished eating.
Mina's finished eating. She kind of looks around and she's like, "Would somebody accompany me to my tent,
I'll
please?"
go with her.
Okay.
Yeah, have the tankiest one.
So
Tankiest.
you guys are packing up. I assume you guys are also going to be packing up and everybody is moving. Is anybody dragging their feet is basically what I'm asking. Vile, do you have to go say goodbye to Madame Ava?
I was about to say, I think Vile doesn't really unpack ever. Vile just has this like giant backpack with all of their stuff in it, but Vile definitely, while everybody else is packing up, goes and says goodbye to Madame Ava.
Cool.
I say
What were you gonna say, Min?
Min goes to like, pack everything up, but in like the like sluggish, obviously like tired,
Exhausted.
might just want to go back to bed, kind of like sluggish shuffle.
Okay.
The roll
Bill-
was for playing with darts, by the way.
Oh, okay. You
I'd
don't hurt
say-
yourself.
I'd say Virgil is done playing with knives, and to be fair, he doesn't really have anything to pack up besides like a small little, pack that he carries.
Yeah.
around. But like, I'd say he probably slept outside, like poised
Okay.
up against one of the carts
Yeah.
as he was keeping watch.
Bello, do you unpack anything? Do you have anything to unpack? Town man.
No, I think
No?
everything's basically all packed up.
I just wanted to know. I think it'd be funny if Bello had like a traveling vanity they pulled out of like a Mary Poppins bag.
While we're packing up, I'm gonna take a
Bag of
quick
holding.
BRB.
Vanity
Okay.
chest.
So, is there anything specific you're doing with Madame Ava Vile, or are you just like
Just like
toddler?
go in, give her a hug, just be like, okay, I wanted to say bye. Also, if you knew anything about like the wizard who came here like a while ago, like a long time ago, came to Barovia, that would be great. But otherwise, I just wanted to say bye and thank you and everything.
Okay, so Vile, she gives you she has multiple Taroka decks. So she gives you she has like a smaller like traveling size she gives to you. And
Vile's
she
like
also,
bouncing up and down.
she also gives you a book that has some history notes in it for you to read that should have information about the wizard in it.
Well, you
Ooh.
can't not be excited by gifts from Grandma.
Yeah, Vile is like the most excited right now, just like bouncing up and down. And like the second she's given Vile both of these things, Vile just like lunges and hugs Madame Ava, and it's just like, I have this necklace and it's got like wax on it and it's supposed to stay. I carved it out of soap and I want you to have it. It's from me. It's a gift.
Thank you, sweetheart. She takes it. She's she puts it on because it's a necklace. Also, I'm going to text you one more thing she says that I don't want that's private.
Oh no.
That one's a secret.
Yeah, also this one's a secret.
Also, if I had a bag of holding, I would definitely go with the mobile
Vanity.
the mobile vanity because that does sound funny. I
I'll-
imagine Bello sitting there powdering their face. You know, the face that doesn't move or anything.
that
The
doesn't
matte
change.
face.
It also like the powder just disappears when you apply it.
It doesn't appear on the face that some people still can't tell whether it's a face or a mask.
Yeah. I will say I do allow bag of holdings for the meme that you can never use for anything of real value. If you
Then yeah,
want to...
I definitely packed something like that up.
Yeah.
A bag of holding exclusively for a vanity.
Yeah.
Vanity chest.
Like how Mithril has a bag of holding for veils. Okay, is there anything else you guys want to do before you hit the road? We're gonna
I
take
am
that.
good.
No, not particularly.
Okay. I'll move us to the road and then I will wait for Moth to get back.
Look at memes.
Okay. Terrified?
No, it's just something I found.
Innate fear.
Look at what
Innate
they
fear.
need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Let me figure out how long it will take you guys to Vallaki. So the thing is that you guys will probably have to camp out overnight.
Oh boy.
Yay, camping.
Where's Vallaki at?
Vallaki.
I moved you guys
Valakai?
over, right? It's here. It's up next to Lake Zarvich. Zarvich?
Oh, it's the one that I think is a bunch of rocks.
Yes. That's a town.
Where's the bunch of rocks?
It's here. We're all clicking on it.
Oh. I never noticed that until now. It does look like a bunch of rocks.
Do you guys have a max amount of time you can travel in a day? Like, is there a mechanical thing?
I think ideally it's just assumed you want to stop before sundown, but
We can
I guess
travel the
technically you can
entire
keep
day.
going.
Yeah, there isn't like a
I think it's just if you
rule, I
go
don't think.
too long without resting, then you start suffering from exhaustion.
Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna take you it's about 8:30 when you guys are heading. It's going to take 13 hours walking to reach Velaki.
So if
so
we
you guys are-
jog, it'll be more like 10.
So if we're going at normal pace,
It'll take 13 hours.
we can travel 24 miles in a day. A
That's
full
an
day
hour.
of travel.
I don't know what that translates to in hours.
24
20
miles. I mean, I guess per day. It's just a day.
What
So
is a
24.
normal walk? Yeah.
That seems a little weird though, because if that's the
Well,
case,
normal
we could
walking
cover this
speed-
whole map.
It's like
this is
2 miles per
3
hour.
Miles, yeah, it's 3 miles per hour, and you travel 24 per day. So
Well, every one square is a quarter of a mile. I don't know that we could traverse.
Even though they're
I'd say it'd be less than
hexagons.
13 hours to get where we're going, but
I am telling you, it
Book
is
says-
13 hours.
This is non-negotiable. It will take 13 hours.
If you are walking, no, you're good. I'm using a map that keeps it consistent.
What if we
throughout, like,
steal one of the Vistani's horses?
yeah, I was like, how many horses do they have? Like, do they really need that many? They have like a record 2 carts.
Do you guys want to try to get horses from the Vistani?
I feel like the
Like
horses are
cost
kind of
side.
a liability.
Let me see if
Yeah,
there's any
You gotta
place.
feed them, and you gotta.
Oh, that's true. We'd have to have horse feed and stuff.
All the
Yeah.
video
Yeah.
games tell me I can just leave my horse wherever and then
Or
whistle
we can
for
just
it later.
hand wave it and say that we could reasonably get horse feed some ways. Some places
I mean,
we
there's
go.
grass.
Yeah, that map key is way off.
The map is off. I don't know if this map actually lines up with what I'm using, but I am using one that has mapped out hours for every situation that I am using because I can't tell time and stuff. So that's why. Let me see.
Yeah, because
if there-
according to this map, it's only 6 miles away. It would be 2
Well,
hours.
Well,
Well,
you
that's
might-
if
But
we're
you're doing
not
that
taking
straight
road.
line.
Yeah, we
you're
need
doing that
take
straight
roads.
line.
if you start going through forests, you're gonna start rolling a lot of encounter checks,
No,
and they're
thank
not
you.
going to be fun.
No,
So
thank
We
you.
will
13
die in a
hours.
forest.
So
13
13 hours, isn't it?
13 hours, isn't it? Hold on. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm looking to see if there is somewhere that Irina would know to like stop. That makes no
Let's
sense.
see. From here, we would probably want to stop like here, past the giant
Yeah.
horses.
These are like a set of gates.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're there.
Oh, because
They're the same
because
as these.
it's gates for this bullshit to make
Isn't
it look
that makes
more
sense.
intimidating.
That makes sense.
I don't
But
know if
you
we
come
want to
up-
go this way, actually.
This is the path that is normal. If you guys want to trace out an alternate path, I'd love to see it.
I mean,
I
yeah, it
think-
doesn't look like there's a road to get there other than this way.
Yeah. I think we have to go the normal
is the
path
road.
unless we want to go off road and risk like getting murked by
Well, we could
random
go
wildlife.
like here to here
Monsters
to
and-
here, around this here.
But that's wildlife. There's no trail there, so
Oh yeah,
that'd be
but it's not
dangerous.
forest.
It's not forest, but it's also not roads.
It's not forest, so we'll see the monsters coming.
Exactly.
I don't know what that's supposed to be actually, like marsh.
Grassland.
Uh,
A grassland.
not sure if it like quite tells.
But then like you've got like the mountain range over here, and that looks like snow capped.
Yeah. It's a little up in the air, it doesn't expect you to ever travel here.
That makes sense.
So, I'm not sure why it's there. But yeah. So yeah, are you guys going to try to trek it out? Are you guys going to try to get horses? Or are you guys going to plan to stop, I don't know, by these gates?
I say we at least should follow the road.
Yeah, I say we follow the road. If you guys want to like barter for horses or anything, I'd be willing to chip in, but otherwise I say we just head out.
I think the horses
Yeah,
might be a liability, and it would take more time to barter for a horse.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent on the horse thing.
Unless I just roll a natural 20 and trying to schmooze my way.
I think you should roll a natural 1 and see what happens.
Natural
They're just
one,
like,
they
"No, fuck
immediately
off."
try and kill Virgil.
Accuse you of being a horse thief.
Yeah, they're like, you
Yeah.
want to steal
Nah,
our
I'd
horses?
say Virgil would have a similar opinion in that, you know, the horses would only be good for the paths because it depends on the kind of horses, but some horses just don't travel well over anything that's not treaded path or road.
Mhm.
So like, there's a potential that these horses could just fucking like
I think
mess up on here.
the commonly used horses, I think, that most people find and like the most people find or are using are typically they stick
Yeah.
to roads.
So
So,
yeah, be like, so we'll just
not-
do the path.
Not to be the power gamey type or anything like that, but according to the rules, traveling on horse is just as fast as just walking.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're not getting horses.
Yeah. We'll just,
That's fine. We're not
are we
horses, you
taking-
guys.
So are we taking the path or?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the path.
Unless you guys at any point want to move somewhere else. If you want to go off the path, I think it would be really entertaining. So.
Or it's
I'm
like,
not
please
against-
go off the path. Let me kill you.
So this is kind of like a small area. You guys are walking for about an hour until you get to this bridge.
Would.
This bridge right here.
I
and then
checked
we tell
it. Is there a troll?
Yeah.
What, sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I check under it. First thing I do, Vile runs over and checks under the bridge.
Let me see. Okay. I'll read you what it says and then you can check.
Okay.
You follow the dirt road as it clings to the side of a mountain and ends before an arching bridge of mold-encrusted stone that spans a natural chasm. Gargoyles cloaked in black moss perch on the corners of the bridge, their frowns weather-worn. On the mountainous side of the bridge, a waterfall spills into a misty pool nearly 1,000 feet below. The pool feeds a river that meanders into the fog-shrouded pines that blanket the valley. So,
These maps do a really shitty job at representing just how fucking weird Barovia is as a
Uh-huh.
landscape.
Yeah, like this sounds so cool. I am gonna
This
check
is-
under the bridge because I think there might be a troll under there.
okay, roll me a perception check.
Fuck. I'm eyeing the gargoyles also because they might come alive and attack me.
Are
Good
you
call.
going to insight check the gargoyles?
I think with a 5, I don't think I get an insight. I think Vile is just like so like a bridge in a fairy tale. This is definitely something like trying to put it all together, but
Yeah.
their dumb head is just like, I don't gargoyle, troll bridge. What's going on here kind of thing.
You are convinced there are trolls down at the bottom of the chasm. However, it's 1,000 feet drop.
Hmm.
So you're like, they're definitely down there, but I just can't see them.
In a show of vague faith, or like just like a good faith, Virgil's just gonna like shoot a crossbow bolt randomly down there, and just be like, "Oh, that might hit one of them."
Oh, that
Vile-
might be one of them.
Vile is just gonna like nod and be like, Virgil, you definitely killed one of them. You're so good at this.
Well, thank you.
Wow,
Yeah,
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody doing anything else with the bridge before you continue?
I'm gonna throw a dart.
Down. You want to throw a dart down at the trolls?
We're all just
Yeah.
Murder and trolls.
that potentially just don't exist.
Oh, 100% don't exist, but we don't know that.
Okay, so these horses aren't relevant yet, so I'm going to hide them again.
Darn.
Not
Hides the
relevant
horses,
yet.
pulls out trolls.
So yeah, if you guys aren't doing anything else besides killing pretend trolls at the bottom of a chasm.
I will take out. I have one of my glass jars with graveyard moss in it. I'm gonna put some of the moss on top of the black moss of the gargoyles. Just add to the moss.
So you're adding
Moss-
to the moss,
moss
you're not
party.
taking away moss?
Yeah, I'm adding moss.
Okay.
Introducing
Jesus
foreign moss.
Christ. Toddlers.
Yeah.
Somehow the least injured party member, also a toddler. Anyway,
I know my strength. I don't get it.
Does anybody else want to do anything before you continue? Then everybody roll me 2d20s and see what encounter checks you're gonna get.
Everybody?
Yeah,
I got
why not?
19.
You got 2 19s. Mom. Okay. Is that
Natural
everybody?
38,
You got
natural 20.
natural 38.
Yeah, I got a natural 20 plus an 18 to make 38.
I got a
Okay,
12.
so like 3 of us rolled really
Virgil, we're matching.
stupidly high. I know.
I was not expecting everybody to roll the actual random encounter level that then requires us to roll on another chart. So I'm just gonna pick my favorite rolls. Poggers. So who? Let me see what you need to roll me to roll the random encounter, and I will let Vile pick our first random encounter. Roll me a d12 and a d8.
D12 and a D8. Not terrible. 11 and a 4.
15. Oh no.
That'd be terrible.
Oh no.
I like that noise.
Oh,
Sounds like I
no.
picked a good one, gamers.
This is a great one for Vile.
Oh no.
So you guys are heading along towards this way. And as you heading along towards this way, as you guys are heading along, in the middle of the road, you see a bundle of cloth laying like across the road as you guys are approaching it. What do you guys are gonna do? Our cloth bundle in the middle of the street. It's about 6 feet long. Actually, no. It's about 5.5 feet long. Who's going up to it?
Me.
That's a body.
Yeah, that's I think what Vile thinks, so Vile's gonna stick near the back.
Okay. Is anybody going up with Vitro?
I will.
Irina is not. Bello is. Virgil, what are you doing?
Sticking with Irina because he can't trust 2 fucking toddlers to do anything.
Irina is sticking with Vile. Let me be
Rude.
clear
Men would
That-
make an excellent bodyguard.
that it's not Irina's concern for herself, it's Irina's concern for this tiny robot.
Everybody's like, God, this child.
Yeah. So, Bello and Mithril are going up. It's kind of like as if a body was wrapped in a sheet. It's like tied off. Are you opening it?
Called it.
Stares at Bello.
I don't
Bello,
know
you
why,
wanna
but I
open
picture
it?
Bello going up to it,
I'm-
realizing it's a corpse, and being like, "Look, it's a meat puppet."
I'm just here to make you uncomfortable. You think I'm gonna open it?
You have
You
mage
guys can
hand,
just walk
bitch.
past it.
You think I want to touch it? You have mage hand. You motherfucker.
two people
Yeah, I
walked
guess
up.
I'll use mage hand to just kind of poke at it and try to get it open.
Okay. So, I imagine the rest of you are standing about like 20 feet back. And you
I am at
watch-
least 30.
Okay. You guys
That's
are
the
about
range
30
for a
feet
lot
back.
of spells.
Well, and Irina and then I assume Virgil and Min are about 30 feet back. As you guys watch Bello struggle for a minute with Mage Hand trying to get this corpse bag open. And what you see, Bello and Mithril, it looks to be a mummified version of Virgil in the body bag. It's got like the clothes he's wearing.
Why me?
Because I got
Barovia
plans
does
for
not like
Virgil,
me.
baby.
Can we see what it is from this far back?
You can probably, I imagine, like it opens and then it rolls to the side.
I
and you
am
can
positioning
definitely
myself so Vile does not
Vile-
see it.
Okay. No, you cannot see it then.
Absolutely
Understood.
not.
No. But yeah, it's got like Virgil wears like it's a cloak. You actually even see Virgil's sword is inside the body bag. It looks like his sword that he has.
Well, now, Bello, I don't want to assume things, but you're not, like, playing a trick, are you?
I think Bello's just kind of amused by that accusation, and instead of being helpful, just kind of like giggles at it.
You fucking asshole! You motherfucker. Well, I
It's
guess,
a good thing men can't see it, because men would definitely be like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna take it and I guess, bury it? Maybe you should, go keep everyone company and tell them it's like, I don't know, a dead cat or something.
A
A
5 foot long
five-
bed.
A 5.5 foot long dead cat.
Yes,
Apparently it's like a tiger or
it's a
something.
cougar.
So, before I head over to
Yeah.
everyone else, I'm gonna do something stupid
Oh no.
Yeah.
and just kind of give it a cursory jab with my rapier.
Don't poke it.
It's like mummified. It's not like gushing body fluid.
Just
It's
farts
like an
dust.
old corpse. Yeah. It's just kind of like it's definitely not alive, whatever it is. That you can confirm. Now your
How good
sword
is that
has
zombie?
has a little bit of like
Dead
mummy
person.
grime. Mummy grime on it. So
That's just what it needed.
That's just what it needed.
It's
I'm
a
just-
poison effect.
I'm just cultivating my aesthetic right now.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like your aesthetic, I think.
So, Mirthel, are you just kind of walking off to the side, to go bury this body without any help?
Yes.
Okay. Bella, what are you saying as you come back to the group?
I think
Hey,
Bello
imagine-
would just. Oh, go ahead and say what you were gonna say.
No, I imagine Bello like starts walking back and Vile's just like, what was it? Was it something spooky?
I think Bello would be like, no, not spooky at all. Just your average everyday dead body.
Just your average, everyday dead body. Mina's gonna ask if Mithril needs any help.
Hee hee hoo hoo.
Can I hear men from this far away?
Yeah. I would say you haven't walked far enough away that, like, if Min raises her voice and it's like, you need any help? You can hear her.
Hey, you need any help with that body?
You need any help with that fucking corpse? No, I think I'm good. I'm gonna shake my head and give a thumbs up as I trot off with this fucking corpse over my shoulder like a
Okay.
twisted version of Santa.
Hey, any of you nice folks want a pretzel?
Just gotta bend one of the legs real quick.
How
Yeah.
long would it take to bury this corpse?
Depends on
Like half an hour.
how deep the grave is.
Yeah. Are you guys like playing cards or anything? Maybe Virgil's trying to talk to Irina.
I am a
Virgil's probably just
paladin and I
chit-chatting with
digged
Irina.
a hole. Diggy hole.
You know, maybe it
I've
might
got
go
dragon
faster if
chess.
Mithril had some help.
I would say Virgil is just chit-chatting with Irina, asking about popular landmarks or like some history around like the surrounding areas or about the Vistani, probably.
Okay. I imagine I would just I should probably make her a fucking history roll. But also I would like you to imagine that Irina has kind of adopted Vile and is like standing like one arm like on Vile's like head or shoulder, just like keeping track as you guys talk. Like
I
a
imagine
little...
Vile's doing like the dumb kid thing where they're like sitting on the ground, not even recognizing their mom is like over their shoulder talking to their friend. Just like
Yeah.
Vile is like carving soap, which is the equivalent to Vile of like playing video games on a phone or
Yeah.
something.
So Irina's very much keeping track of Vile. But yeah, does Irina have a stat block?
Is dragon chess just chess?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
I think so.
But dragons.
but cooler.
Black?
But chess, but totally cooler.
Can you have a sheet?
Min wants to play dragon chess.
Yo, if somebody wants to play Dragon Quest, Vile's gonna bring out their board.
So we are incorrect. Dragon chess is 4D chess.
Ew.
Oh shit.
4D chess.
Yes,
Damn.
it's got 3 boards stacked on top of each other. Air,
I
land,
stand corrected.
subterranean.
Vile is going to bring out their 3 boards for Dragon Chess.
Okay, so Irina rolled a 17. What specific thing are you like asking about? Like, is there something in particular you want?
Like where the Vistani come from, really.
Okay. I imagine you're not doing this privately, so let me pull up my Vistani fact sheet just so I don't trap myself into a corner. I don't care about role playing Strahd. Is it raining? I wish it would. Okay. What do Barovians think about Vistani?
They don't think.
They don't think.
Imagine thinking.
So Vistani are basically they're not Barovians. They kind of coexist. They're not assimilated, but they coexist. Barovians aren't like hostile towards Vistani in any way. They don't generally distrust Vistani unless they are Vistani spies or they suspect they are.
Are Vistani native?
Huh?
Are they native?
They well, they are kind of they've been around as long as Strahd has been around. But people don't really remember. They're like, Vistani have been here as long as Strahd have been here, but also nobody remembers a time when Strahd wasn't here. So people don't know. But the Vistani supposedly have ties to Strahd in that, like, Strahd has some sort of loyalty to the Vistani because the Vistani saved him in a war. And the Vistani, with this loyalty, they're actually allowed to leave Barovia and they can walk through the fog without getting harmed. And they're travelers, and they have. Irina personally likes the Vistani a lot. She thinks they're fun. She thinks they're a lot more energetic than the people of Barovia. So I prefer to be around them.
Wait, trying to leave Barovia involves walking through fog that can hurt us?
Yes.
Death by fart cloud.
I feel like none of us would know that fact because I don't think any of us have considered trying to leave.
It was implied when you guys were dropped into a foggy forest, but no, you guys kept going. If you guys had not started walking, you guys would have been chased by an evil fog that would suffocate you.
Oh, that's fun.
since you guys haven't, I guess Irina drops this bomb.
Virgil seems nonplussed about it. Like he had already made assumptions about Barovia in general. Where
Like,
he
oh
was
yeah, we're
like,
stuck here.
it's like I don't think people can leave. I don't know why they can't leave. Blah blah blah. I guess Virgil's also gonna ask if Irina knows how long Strahd's just existed in Barovia as like a figure.
She just shrugs. She's like, before I came here, before I was born.
Forever.
Like, he's the Dark Lord. What do you want from me? I don't know.
I don't know.
She's kind of like, well, Strahd was like like the common belief is that Strahd is a punishment for something our ancestors did. So I guess he came about whenever the ancestors pissed off the gods. She doesn't say pissed off. She's more like than that. Upset the gods, angered the gods.
Gods are always getting involved in things that don't pertain
They're
to
always
them.
getting involved in the affairs of mortals.
Yeah, basically something along those lines. Irina could probably pick up on the fact that Virgil doesn't exactly respect the gods too much.
Fuck the gods. How
She's kind of like,
blasphemous.
Yeah, it would be nice if they would come back, though.
It'd be nice if they'd stop being little bitches and come back.
Virgil's spewing his heresy over there.
Yeah, is Min changing her class into a fucking paladin now?
No.
You have anything else anybody wants to talk to Irina about?
I feel like monks are inherently religious.
Virgil has nothing else to say. What about Vile? Is Vile just still playing fucking Dragon Chess?
How long does it
Vile
take
is
to
not
complete
listening.
Vile?
I mean, Min is playing Dragon Chess too. So.
Vile does not know any of the information I just said.
Yeah, no, Vile is like, we were talking about something? Oh, I was playing a game with Min.
Yeah, Min was half listening.
Min knows some.
One ear, like, occasionally flicking.
Yeah.
So how's Mithril doing with burying that corpse?
Yeah, I was about to say, I imagine it's been enough that Mithril might be finishing up burying the corpse and coming back.
Every day I play with bodies.
Mithril comes back and is holding like a bloody hatchet for some reason.
You're next.
Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Even weirder.
Mithril's slowly going crazy.
Mithril's McFucking losing it.
Yeah. So Mithril, as you're coming back, what do you say to the party?
I'm sorry I took so long. Burying corpses is kind of hard work, but it's okay when you're strong like me. Are you guys ready to get back on the road? We probably should get moving.
Yeah, but we should be really careful because there might be like a bunch of bodies in the road, apparently.
Mithril's tired cat emoji.
How many more bodies does Mithril need to bury until they get proficiency?
Oh, I should get bonuses to playing with corpses.
So as you guys start moving again, Mithril, Irina like grabs your like, not like grabs, but kind of like taps your shoulders for you to like hang back behind the party. And she's just like, so was the corpse someone you recognized?
Well, it definitely was someone we know, and I can give you 2 guesses, and I'm sure you can get it on the first.
I can give you 1 clue: twink.
I can give you 1 clue: fancy. She nods, but she looks like more relaxed that it's Virgil
instead of her.
Instead of her or someone else that she knew. So you guys continue. Let's see whose roll. We'll save the natural 1 and natural 20 for last. How does that sound?
I think your odds are going down, Virgil.
Nah, he's fine.
was
Don't
fine.
worry
Forget
about it.
Maybe
about
she's
it.
just really kinky and just wanted to see Virgil that way, you know?
At this
She's a
point, I feel like I need to just start rolling sanity checks.
Well, you
Like-
didn't see this corpse.
I know. I was just like, at this point, like, if Virgil sees any more, I'm just gonna have to start rolling sanity checks, dude.
Yeah, I actually
Also-
remind. Oh,
This was Mithril coming back from burying the body.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you share that at?
Muted chat
Muted
here.
and Curse of
Muted.
Steven. We have so many chats. David doesn't know where we are.
Yeah, well, I guess it probably doesn't help that I have muted chat muted.
Why do you have muted chat muted? Anyway.
Chat.
I also have muted chat muted, but whenever I'm in game, I'm in muted chat.
That's fair. Okay.
It's probably my fault for not being in muted chat.
Yeah,
Hey,
come
Belle.
on,
Absolutely is.
baby.
Hey, Bello.
Yes.
Roll me a d12 and then a d8.
Fear.
I think that's what. Yeah.
A D12.
Mm.
Want to D8?
And then a d8.
Mm.
Okay.
You're rolling like me.
We've already did that. We've already done this one.
You want me to roll again?
No. I
Wait
have
a-
it. Hold on. Give me just a moment.
Is it something that'll traumatize Virgil?
Everything on that encounter sheet.
Please God, Virgil's had
Yeah.
enough.
I think I could actually traumatize Virgil with almost everything on that. Give me. What am I looking
I would
for?
cry of laughter if it was just the gallows again with Virgil's body still there.
It's the exact same.
As we're walking down the road, we just see the same gallows like 7 times.
We come to like a hill and we just see like 7 gallows kind of like a little ways apart from each other down the road.
Yeah, okay. Actually, roll me a 1d4 and say evens or odds before you roll.
Me?
Call evens or
Yes.
odds.
Call evens or odds.
Odds.
Okay. Let's see. Which one do I want
Not
to do?
calling even Steven.
I'm not calling even Steven. Okay. So what is everybody doing?
Mello is an odd Todd.
Correct.
Like as you guys are walking, like what's the layout? How like wrapped up are people in their whatever their chosen walking idle animations are? Are we talking to people? How on watch is everybody?
I'd say Virgil's probably particularly on watch because he's just
Watch.
that's just how he is. Like after he's like when it's like stopped and they're doing nothing, he's like just bullshitting with people or just doing whatever. But when it's like
Mhm.
actual marching along, he's like constantly checking the horizon, the forest, etc.
Okay.
Just to see.
I'd say men's like half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody who is not like wrapped up in whatever they're doing, make me a perception check. Unless you have disadvantage because of things that have happened, in which case make me a disadvantage perception check.
Yeah. I mean, if I do it off the character sheet, doesn't it do that anyway?
Yes, it will.
My eyes are broken. Why do I roll like dog shit?
I don't know. All of your rolls have been bad.
Maybe you
How
should
does-
stay away from the dog shit.
How does passive perception work?
I would just use it if I wanted to see if you guys silently saw something. However, I'm actively seeing if you guys are looking.
Passive
Okay.
perception is just whatever the
Mhm.
DM wants you to like whatever the DM is like. What do you see without having you actually roll it? I.e., for example, if the DM rolls stealth checks for monsters that you can't see, the DM takes the result they get, looks at every player's passive perception, and sees which one has a perception that goes higher than the total, and then they're just like, okay, that's what you see.
Basically, for like what you see when you're not actively trying to see something.
Or when I want to know if like you would see something without me.
10. No 10. Different than nothing makes 10. A difference there. 10.
Okay, Bello. Come with me to secrets.
Okay.
I assume Vile is not paying attention enough since you did not roll.
Oh yeah, Vile's carving, so they don't notice anything.
Okay. So yeah.
Booby.
Boy, that disadvantage. I'm really sad I didn't get that 20.
Darn.
Bella's gonna come back carrying Virgil's body, I swear to God.
If it's another corpse, I'm committing seppuku.
Why me?
I think it's very funny if every corpse we encounter is Virgil.
It's cause I made Virgil the main character without realizing I made him the main character. I do that a lot. Where I'm just like he's not like the main character, but he has like the elements that you would assign to a person in a story that would be like driving things. I'm like, I keep doing that.
He's like the normal guy in a party full of fucking wackadoos.
I need to stop doing that. Well, like not the straight man in the group, like just the
being like the. Well, I mean, but you're also kind of like partly the face of the party, too.
I am. I'm like the leader. Ironically enough, I'm the face of the party, but who's been doing most of the fucking persuasion rolls? Stares at Mithril. I'm watching you.
There are so many people who have such high charisma, and Mithril's not one of them.
It's me, Bello, and Mithril that have the highest like charisma check.
Also me. I have a 5 in charisma.
Oh yeah, sorcerer. Why are we all fucking charisma casters? Holy shit.
Because I like playing charisma.
Min is too honest to be charismatic. Min has a flat 0 modifier to charisma. I interpret that as just Min is just too honest to be like persuasive.
14.1 thousand moth dust. That's not a threat.
That's a promise. Yeah.
Like that's how I envision Min's charisma is. Min is just too honest to like be able to like influence.
That's how I do low charisma characters. A lot of people do low charisma characters as just being assholes, which you can. That works. You can do that. But I prefer the fact that like you're so socially awkward that your charisma is a negative something, but like somehow you're still endearing in a lot of ways.
Yeah, most of my like low charisma characters are himbos.
You need to play a himbo in one of these games, I swear.
I think I'm Rex.
I need like a himbo fix in the party. Because it's funny.
One day I'll bring out Heath.
God, I can't wait for you guys to mate the character I have planned after Vile dies.
What if Vile just makes it all the way through to Senate? Like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Just survive.
Vile dies on the end screen.
A DM has never killed a character of mine, so I assume Vile's gonna live, but I'm prepared. I'm prepared.
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared. Also, Bello is so boring. Bello doesn't share any secrets.
You know what I just realized? So I've been making all these rolls off of the character sheet in Roll20.
Yeah.
Roll20 has not been updated with my levels.
You fool.
Yeah, you gotta update it yourself, my dude.
Well, because I was going off of the D&D Beyond thing, but so all those like ability checks and things like that have not been updated with my new stats from the ability store increase. I mean, it's not affected too much because it's only 1 point difference, but it's like I'm just now realizing that, and it's like, ugh.
By the way,
Huh?
look at this awful book cover I found. Hold on, let's post.
Okay. Hold on, I thought I was done with Bello, but Devin is texting me, so. Oh, I don't like that.
Look at this awful book. Hey, I'm sorry. Harriet Tubman just looks like a dude in that. Like, bruh.
Why?
No, that's a failing of the artist there.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you fuck up that? Also,
Why is she a bobblehead with her head being double the size of her body and also the rest of the children? Like,
You don't
Do you-
know Harriet Tubman was
What
actually a
is-
bobblehead.
Big
I
brain
could have
Chad.
sworn I read the Who Was Harriet Tubman book when I was little, and it did not have that cover.
who was your artist, Miss Yona McDonough?
That cover feels like a hate crime.
It should be.
Hey, people who are near Bello, make a perception check.
Who's near Bello?
yeah,
I
who
don't
would
know.
we?
That's what you have to figure out.
Okay,
That's not
fine.
me. You guys are kind of walking in a group.
I'd say Virgil is just sticking away from Bello.
Would you be looking in Bella's direction, I guess?
I'd say at this point, like, Min is closest to Vile in the group.
Who's at the
Both,
okay?
both
Question.
in both in like emotional connection and physical distance.
Who is in the back of the group? Like who's running up the back?
I'm probably close to the front with Mithril.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if I'm behind Bella, I'd be looking towards Bella. So you want me to roll perception?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Well, I guess if Bella's up in front, just about everybody would see him.
Fuck me. Fuck.
What happened? What was wrong with the first roll?
Virgil's about to see his
Virgil
own
has
dead body.
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
that 19 was not
Perception
happening.
checks for today.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say Min
Or
would
until
need
I long rest, I guess.
need to roll a perception.
Yeah, until the next time I message you. Until I tell you otherwise. How about that?
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I mean, that was gonna be fun, but
I'm gonna retcon it. So Virgil, you're in the back, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You see Bello kind of turn and do a little finger wave into the forest. Are you following like the hand at all?
Yeah, I'm like looking where Bella was waving.
You can see like a figure like moving and then like suddenly stop when Bello waves as if to try to disappear. But they don't have invisibility or anything. They just stop moving to kind of stop the motion.
Crossbow bolt.
You're gonna shoot them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't
Roll
fucking
to attack.
in these goddamn forests, dude.
You should have kept your mouth shut, Devin.
Let me roll. So, naturally.
Okay,
Damn.
hold on. Let me go pull
Natural
this
20.
guy's stat block then.
Fucking dead.
That hits, but
Either Virgil's the dead body or Virgil's making the dead body. One of the two.
No in
Either way,
between.
there
Who
will
I'm
be a
shooting
dead
at.
body.
roll damage.
I don't know who I'm shooting at, but I'll
You're-
figure it out later.
can
That's
I
the problem
Shoot
for
first, ask
you.
question.
Oh, an innocent bystander. No worries.
Yeah.
can I let him know if
You Virgil has already done this action.
I know, but can I let them know what they've done?
You can say whatever you want as Virgil rolls, because everybody hears the like fucking crossbow bolt go. Oh my god.
9 bolt.
I
Okay.
think Bello's just gonna be like
So 18.
under his breath, just that wasn't a good idea.
18.
Wait. Okay. So you guys like if you guys didn't see Virgil pull out a crossbow and like shoot into the forest, you definitely hear like the oh fuck and then something like fall over in the forest.
You hear the kashuk of
Yeah.
the bolt whiz by and fuck.
Fuck.
Virgil's gonna like, holster the crossbow and like unsheath his sword and just go find that.
Okay. So they're not too far into the forest. Actually, Virgil, you recognize them.
Is it fucking Hans?
It's fucking Hans.
Is it Hans? Well. I told you what would happen if I saw your face again.
Well, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Is that your answer?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
How do you have chosen death?
Are you stalking us through the forest?
Oh, he's not done. He says fuck you, and then he says fuck the clown.
Is he just like, where did I hit? Like, is where he's just gonna fucking die?
He's not gonna die, but he definitely, like, it was the shock that knocked him over more. I would say it's kind of like on
Probably
like a shoulder area.
Look, Hans, I could help you, but you need to be honest about your intentions and why you are here.
What if I don't want your help? Did you think about that?
Virgil takes out his crossbow and puts it fucking like an inch away from his fucking head. Answer the question.
He's moved so his hand is grabbing the, like, fucking in front of his face.
It's in front of him.
Yeah, he's like grabbed the edge of it. So, like, it's not gonna do it. He's not. Okay. You can just roll damage. He's not gonna be able to move that fast.
He's just gonna go into his hand.
Another 9.
Oh my god. Okay.
One more chance.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on, I'm doing math and then I'll go back to being Hans.
Were you guys expecting Virgil to just go full fucking Joel from The Last of Us and just be like, yeah, I'm brutalizing this dude. What do you want?
Yeah, it was pretty
Tell
expected.
me what I want to know, or this will go painful for
I'm
you,
gonna-
and I don't really care either way.
I'm gonna tap Bello on the shoulder.
Are we seeing this happen?
Do you?
Yeah.
You know who that is?
I'll say that I dragged him into the open view before.
You want to do that? You want to grapple him?
No, I said, I want to say, I mean, I figured if he was shocked and, like, dazed for a second, I could just grab him and pull him in public view, right? Like, drag him? Or would I have to grapple?
Why don't you grapple him? How does grappling work again?
Opposing strength checks. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll give him
the defender.
disadvantage.
Since
The
he just
defender
took an
can
arrow.
use athletics or acrobatics if they prefer.
What do I
You
have
have
to roll?
to use athletics.
Me?
Yes, the person
Yes.
attacking has to use athletics. The person defending can use athletics or acrobatics to defend.
Oh, that's not very good. Not for me. Okay.
Hold on, I did math wrong. I need to do it right. What did you roll?
Yes.
I don't have it up. Oh.
1.
Okay, hold on.
Maybe I just slip on all the blood.
Okay, I guess I can roll to see just what he rolls.
There wouldn't
Yeah,
be
what is, like,
too much blood if the bolts are still lodged.
Yeah, there's still
You
a
go
lot.
to grapple and you just shove the bolt in further.
Would it be fair for him to pull Virgil onto the ground? Would that be something he could do? Grappling
depends that he
fighting?
uses. Oh, mechanically? I don't know.
Like
How would he know when
contested
to
grapple. Sin, you seem to have
Technically-
information.
In the rule book, there is no thing. It is just a defense. You don't get to do it back. However,
Wait.
because we're not in action right now, he can just grapple back and pull him down.
Also, because Virgil rolled a natural 1.
That is also a thing. If you want to, like, a lot of DMs do have
So what does he do?
things
with
for
the fact
natural
that
ones.
One of his arms is disabled, along with the fact that his hand's fucking ruined.
He does not seem to care that much.
Oh.
This man has no self-preservation instinct.
Yeah. So I was gonna hold on. I need to figure out. He pulls Virgil to the ground. He does not get up, but he moves so he kind of has like a knee on your stomach, Virgil. And I know Mithril, you were about to talk to Bello.
Yes.
Can I
Let's
like?
pause this action so Mithril Bello can happen, and then we can continue.
Okay.
since this is happening at the same time. I'm just transitioning us back. Sorry, Mithril, continue.
So it's like happening concurrently, like
yes,
and Mithril talking as the interaction with Virgil and Hans are going. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mithril, what were you gonna say?
Bello, do you maybe know who that is?
Did not mean to do that.
I
Ignore
think
that.
Okay.
I think Bello's just kind of. I think Bello's just gonna kind of shrug while they're still playing their instrument, and just be like, "People you don't want to make angry."
Fantastic. Mithril's sprinting over there.
Yeah, does
Okay.
Vile hear that as well? Like
Are
our
you
our
paying
Mithril and
attention?
Bello?
I mean, if this is happening concurrently,
I think Vile would be paying attention at this point, but just would Vile hear Mithril and Bello saying that, or are they being quiet?
Oh, Mithril doesn't give a shit if you guys hear, so be it.
so
Then Vile would follow Mithril over.
okay.
So I was going to have him attack you, Virgil, but what were you going to say first?
He was gonna attack me or something.
Yes, he's going to hold you down and he is going to attack you.
Can I do something in response?
Yeah, I'll have him roll. He looks like he's trying to bite you. He rolls 17.
Well, I suppose that's the only weapon he has at his disposal at the moment.
That
Does that hit?
That would hit. I only have a 16 AC.
Okay. Let me roll damage real quick.
Squishy twink.
Oh, he's trying to make me a vampire, bro.
Okay. So we gotta do this shit again.
He's going for the jugular.
So you take 9 piercing damage. And 9 necrotic damage.
How much health? I don't know how much health I was at before. I don't know if I restored
You had
to my max.
Yeah, you were all back to your max. A long rest gave you back what necrotic damage took from you.
Okay, so what, 18 damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, did he bite me and pull back?
I would say he's in the process of biting you as Mithril and Vile come sprinting.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, he's pulling back.
in response to that, I'm sticking my silvered short sword straight through his stomach.
Okay. Just roll damage. And then everybody who's coming over here, roll initiative.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Min, like, really trying to decide what Min would be doing in this situation. I'm gonna say Min was, like, hesitant because Min has no idea what the fuck's going on. But now that everybody's rushed over and seeing the
Someone needs to stay with Irina.
Whoops, sorry, that would be 6. My bad.
Yeah,
6?
I guess
yeah,
Min
did the
will
wrong
stay.
modifier. So it's a silvered blade. Does it do anything to him?
Let me look.
Is he particularly vulnerable to it?
Min has spear drawn, but is staying with Irina.
Okay.
Do I get any bonuses to that since I knew that they were here?
Just rolling initiative? No.
Okay.
If you had done a surprise attack before, yes.
Okay.
If you had, but
as opposed to just being your typical.
I'm just gonna keep track of turn order here.
Typical douchebaggery Bello waving at the dude in the trees.
Bello, are you coming over here?
I feel like Bello was the nice one in this instance.
By the way,
Bello did a little wave and Virgil was like, time to murder.
Can I just say, so I looked it up just to make sure what the silvering rules were, and I find it fucking stupid that vampires don't get affected by it at all, because vampires, like, the silver thing just doesn't exist for vampires in 5th edition, so I kind of just...
Well, technically it doesn't exist in lore either.
I mean,
initiative.
I don't think silver, yeah.
It does.
It does.
Yeah,
in
silver
IRL
is-
lore, isn't silver for werewolves, not vampires?
Silver is for a lot of supernatural beasts. It depends on where at in the world and what mythos we're discussing.
It's like,
That is true, and it
it's
does
silver is
depend on
either
where.
catch-all, or it's like specifically one thing, which is where you get like Van Helsing only having silver shit because it worked on everything, versus I don't know, John Constantine having some silver and a bunch
I
of
don't
other
know
shit
either of
too.
these characters you've mentioned.
Van Helsing?
I don't know who that is.
Are you?
How do you
Sin
not know who
Sin
Van
doesn't
Helsing
know a
is?
lot about
Dracula?
things like that.
Have you never read Dracula? No.
Is Dracula is
Yeah,
Van Helsing a
actually-
Dracula character?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Wild.
Remember, he's the professor. Professor
Would have
Van
been
Helsing.
nice had I ever read Bram Stoker's Dracula, huh?
Bram Stoker's.
Bram Stoker.
I'm sure he's.
What's his name? Bram Sticker?
Anyways,
Brambleberry.
Brambleberry stickers.
Brambleberry.com. Okay, I'm gonna say you guys have gone. Okay.
so far we've done a total of, let's see, 18
I think Vile and I would be near Irina.
plus 6.
Yeah,
Viles.
well,
Viles with
I'm
me.
following Mithril over.
I just pulled you all over here so that I had you. This is.
Like a combat.
I imagine. Yes, this is a con. This is the clearing in the forest.
Picture of
So-
forest around us.
Yeah. So you guys are fucking sprinting, coming over. You're watching. I was gonna say Dora. I just pulled out Dora because he's a vampire spawn. You see. Now that you're closer, you see he's a vampire spawn wearing. It almost looks like a black uniform. It's like almost supposed to blend in with commoner's clothes, but not quite. And he's got a knee on Virgil's chest, and he just bit down on Virgil and is like coming back up, and then Virgil stabbed him, and he was like, ugh. And now Bello, it's your turn. This is not accurate. Mithril, or Min, you're just over here.
Okay, I'm just not here.
Yeah. So Bello, are you doing anything? Are you just watching?
Playing
Yeah, I'm
some
gonna.
battle tunes.
Is there any way I can keep my spot in the turn order, but just concede this first turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need some.
Mithril, it's your turn.
Okay.
Mithril's like fucking Judge Dredd after seeing this is actually a vampire. Like, it's one of those things, like, they would be mad at Virgil initially for him just fucking shooting into the woods and hitting somebody, but upon seeing it's a vampire, Virgil or Mithril's just like,
I don't care anymore.
boom, 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 right in.
Yeah, you don't know about that one, Chief.
I'm just joking.
We're gonna go ahead and
BFG division.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel on this bitch.
Oh
What does
shit,
that
you
do?
really tanking.
You attempt to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. What's wisdom 12.
And if it fails, doesn't it get disadvantage on attack rolls against things that aren't you?
For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you and must make wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement. Spell ends if you attack any other creature. Yada yada.
Sorry, Devin was also messaging me. Alright, let me roll his wisdom save.
Yep.
One's about to get his ass beat.
Depends.
Depends. That's true, it does
DC
depend.
again?
Huh?
What was the DC again?
12.
Oh,
Oof.
what the fuck? Good. Luckily for you, I don't think he has any wisdom. No, he has a +3 to wisdom saving throw.
This man
We'll
has
see
a
what
12
happens.
wisdom.
12.
Ooh,
Wow.
just
Ooh.
made it.
Just made it?
Yep.
Okay.
If a save hits on the dot,
It makes it.
It's like
Yeah.
AC. Okay.
It makes it.
Bella, are you going to
Unless
do
you
what I
want to
asked?
rule it doesn't make it, in which case.
Okay.
You still have your turn, by the way.
I do. I'm thinking.
Is that not an action?
Bonus action.
Nice.
It's literally like
Is he grappleable?
Same thing.
Is
Yo.
he still technically grappling Virgil?
He's like kind of grappling
of.
Virgil, but like I assume if you tried to grapple him, Virgil would probably let go. They're kind of grappled each other right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna grapple. Well, I gotta roll to grapple. Strength check?
Yeah, against him.
Athletics. Alright.
Yeah.
Athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Or me athletics.
me want to grab
Huzzah!
Ooh, missed.
20. Nice. Huzzah.
11. You can grapple.
Get grabbed, bitch!
Okay, as long as you're over here. You have him grapple.
Get over here!
No.
After letting him go, Virgil would kind of scramble back while like grabbing his neck and then looking and just like, ah, fuck. God, son of a bitch.
Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck.
Oh, here we go. Okay, give me just a second. Also, could you just see what I did? No? Perfect. Cool.
I don't know why I went fucking Swedish, but
Nay.
I mean, where the fuck is? Hold on.
Man, this combat
Let's see
music's
how
a
this
banger.
is.
Yeah, I have Into the Mists on and it's fucking sick.
I'm listening
Okay.
to Dancing with the
Yeah,
Wolves.
that was good.
Chose grappling your turn?
Yep.
Okay.
He is the ancient, he is the land.
There's a grappled vampire spawn.
So Vile's gonna walk up and be like, "Are we gonna kill this guy or are we gonna question him and
Do
stuff?"
you want me to roll initiative now too?
I have put you into initiative, just so don't worry about it.
Well, I grabbed him so that he couldn't attack Virgil anymore, but I think we should, see why he's here, and, well, if he doesn't have a good answer, we'll deal with it as it comes.
Okay, and Vile's gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Okay,
Oh shit.
what does that do?
So he has to roll a saving throw. I believe it's a Wisdom saving throw.
Just constant wisdom.
Get wisdomed, bitch.
Charisma
Incorrect.
saving
I was about to say incorrect. It's a Charisma saving throw.
throw.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Alright,
Okay.
Divine Soul Sorcerer, duh, of course.
I guess since I'm not really doing anything in the moment, is it alright if I go do something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Oi.
Is that something it can do?
It's my the
What
bell is my what's it called? Token.
Eerie token.
Yeah,
Can
my
you
eerie
speak
token.
through it?
Yes.
And
Yeah, you can send a telepathic message through it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
have a thing for in combat, so that's why I asked you.
and Mithril has one of your bells?
No, he did it. He did it
No?
before. He did it before in combat, and it wasn't a problem.
Okay. Then that's
'Cause
cool.
we-
I just...
We did it. He did it when we were fighting the vampire spawn in the church. To ask me
Okay,
if I needed help.
That's fine. If you went, since you did not, you forfeited your turn, you can say you are doing that, after, like, at the start of the turn order here if you want.
Okay.
So we've Zone of Truth, he needs to roll a Charisma save.
15.
He
Damn.
rolled a 16. Damn.
Jesus.
Let me see what the save has to be. I think that passes. Yeah,
It's
it passes.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know he passed it. Let me read something real quick. Okay, if I fail, not if somebody else passes. Okay, yeah, so I know he passed. That's fine, but Vile's just gonna be like, would you please tell us why you're here and why you're like following us and stuff?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather robot?
Yeah, that's why I
Would
asked.
you like to know, bitch?
And actually, instead of answering Vile, he's like, can someone pull these bolts out of my fucking body? He's not fighting this grapple that Mithril has on him at the
Well,
moment.
if we pull them out, they'll
Vile's
make
gonna
you.
yank
They'll
out.
make you bleed.
Okay. Shh.
Yeah, like doesn't care if it makes him bleed. Yanks one out. Is just like, does that help?
Yeah.
Can you
He-
answer our question now?
Detail real quick about the bolts. You know those bolt tips that are specifically for making wounds that don't heal properly?
Oh, the ones that shred on the way out.
Yes, those are the
Oh.
ones that he had. He had barbed.
He-
He had like the barbed crossbow bolts.
He screamed in pain, but he was still like, yes, thank you for removing the crossbow bolt. Like, those things happen, like, in succession. So he's like, thank you. Are you guys now being non-combative?
No,
No? Are we still combative? Combative?
he's still grappled until proven
He's
otherwise.
still grappled. Well, yes.
I will
Yeah, I
kill
mean-
him if I have to.
Are we
Unless
questioning
Virgil
him?
stands up and murders him, I think we're questioning him? Question mark.
Okay.
Real quick, can I
Mhm.
stand up? Can
Yeah.
Virgil get up? Okay. Virgil's
Nobody
gonna
is trying
get up.
to attack you. He's grappled. He's not fighting Mithril. You
Okay.
can just stand up.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna go up to him, and I'm gonna pull out the short sword that's still lodged in his fucking gut, and then just wipe it off and sheath it.
Oh. He was like, fuck. Thanks. He did, at the moment, he just did not answer Vile.
Ignored the toddler.
Ignored the toddler. Yeah, he's just chilling.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point at him and cast message and just be like, you know I can speak in your head too.
Ew. Ew.
That's he like turns his head to Vile. I was like, that's fucking terrifying. You're
Yeah,
a
so
robot.
answer my questions or I'll keep doing it.
Can I roll an intimidation check? Question mark.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Toddler attempts to intimidate vampire. Okay.
Damn it! I have
Dang.
such a good intimidation.
Adorable is what it is. It's adorable.
It's adorable. It's too cute.
He was like, that's very nice, honey.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Yeah, he like looks up. How tall are you?
How
I'm
tall
kinda
is
like-
Bile?
Mithril. I'm trying
Mithril.
to like imagine how Mithril has
How tall is Mithril?
Huh.
Please.
Let me grab Mithril's height.
6'4", if I remember correctly.
You have him
big.
just stuck like on his knees on the ground. Just like
Let's see. Come here.
stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Characters. Tabletop. Mithril. Mithril's 5'9".
5'9".
Mithril's
Okay, so you guys are
baby.
about the same height, but he like moves his head so that he can look at Mithril's face as much as he can. He's like, "So are you actually a god?"
Well, that's what they used to say about me. I'm not too sure anymore. But really what I'm more concerned with, and I'm gonna, like, for flavor, glow a little harder. Where are the rest of your friends? Because I know you travel in packs.
coming. Don't
Terrifying.
worry.
Okay.
And he just like grins with his sharp teeth at you.
Well, if you would like to not be a piece of charcoal and actually survive this encounter, I think you might want to start complying, or I'll burn you to death with my bare hands.
Teehee.
With radiant
I also
damage,
have
which
a
you
really
can
fun
control
spell
power
that'll
from.
send you straight to hell. That could be fun too.
We're already in hell.
He
He's like about to say something quirky to Mithril, and he hears that and he's like, "We're already in hell."
Virgil adjusts his hair and he's just like, I can think of things more fun than that. And just glares at him.
Hold on. This is actually perfect timing. Hold on, I'm trying to find his friends.
Friends approaching.
Okay, here's the thing.
Hmm?
Would we have preferred Virgil to not shoot and then
Yes.
be surprised by like a pack of vampires potentially?
Yes.
Well, actually, okay, they're not in the right order, but I'm just revealing them. No, make them on the right layer. Oh my god.
Real
Roll20's
funny.
not getting along with me today. So let me. This is. So they're about. This is about how far out they are. This is right. Let me pull them back a little bit more. So you guys like. Is like. I know, blah blah blah, and then you guys start hearing like loud footsteps. And you can kind of see 2 direwolves and another vampire spawn heading your way. So let me roll them their initiative.
So let me ask you this question, Hans. Were you already
Oh,
planning
I'm
on
back, by
attacking
the way.
us?
No.
You were just stalking us?
Yeah, that's kind of my job, dude.
Oh,
Duder.
Dude.
I could take a couple guesses as to why and whom.
I'm sure you could. So are you going to keep attacking us?
Yeah, should we
me?
kill this guy now because of like his friends are coming and stuff?
Do your friends particularly care about you, Hans?
They care about me more than they care about you guys.
Where do you want me to put your body?
I don't think you'll have to worry about that, to be honest.
Virgil just looks at Mithril with this just like exasperated face of this fucking smarmy bitch.
Doro 2 rolled a 3 on his initiative.
Boogaloo.
Well, I don't know if there's a vampire spawn token, so right now I'm just using Daru.
Poor Doru.
Poor Daru.
Never granted death.
So, you guys probably aren't going to like this, but I don't give a shit. You can take it up with me later. How bad is he looking? Like, on a scale from 1 to 10, how beat to shit is this man?
He has, actually, let me look. So he actually has been healing while you guys have been holding him.
Okay.
So he's back to, like, he's chilling. That's part of why he was like, please pull it out. Because he didn't want to heal over the weapons.
So, I'm gonna ask you maybe 2 questions. One, do you need any healing?
Nope. I'm good.
And 2, if we let you go and we don't attack your friends, are you going to leave us alone?
Yes, I will not attack you if you just let us go. And my friends will back off.
Is he bullshitting? Can I insight?
He's in
You can
zone of
insight.
truth, isn't he?
He
passed.
Yeah, yeah.
15.
15. He seems like he's telling the truth. He does not want to. Also, Virgil, you've already talked to this guy once. He did not want to attack you. He just wants to, like, he's around, but he's not going to hurt you guys.
He didn't want to attack us then.
He does not want to attack you now. He does not have any hostile intent, assuming you let him go. Also, hello.
But also, he did follow us, which I would prefer he not do.
He did
you know,
follow us and potentially gather information on us.
He was very specific. He said, I am not going to attack you, and neither will my friends.
Yeah, out of character, I caught that, but I don't think Vile would
Oh,
have pointed it
Vile
out.
would not. But
Yeah,
very good,
Vile's
Vile.
too dumb to notice that word choice, but out of character, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely gonna follow us if we let him go.
Also, the only one with Irina is Min right now.
Well, so your job's to follow us, right?
I will say Min is being like alert and looking around.
Would Mithril want a ma'am, sir, or neither? Out of character.
Sir's fine.
Sir. Okay. I was just like, I'm not gonna misgender Mithril, but
Mithril's close enough to a sir.
close enough to a sir. What was the question?
That his job was to, like, watch us, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, how about this? You can follow us for as long as you want, and we won't attack you, but, you have to watch our backs as penance for me not burning you alive in front of all your friends and things.
So you want me to make sure you guys don't get, like, sneak attacked?
Exactly.
Works for me. He looks excited. He's, like, elated. He's like, that's all you want?
Fantastic. Now, I'll escort you back to your friends, and I'll make sure mine don't shoot you in the back.
Cool.
Vile, like, as Mithril starts to leave, Vile's gonna put a hand on their, like, arm and just be like, I forgive your child debt because you saved this guy even though I wanted to kill him.
Well, I appreciate your forgiveness, Vile.
Okay.
Forgiven.
And then Vile's gonna walk back over to where Irina and Min are.
Okay. So, Mithril, are you doing anything more as you're walking back to this vampire spawn and these two direwolves have now stopped? Okay, actually, hold on. Let me pause. Let me tell David something.
I'm smarter than a vampire spawn. I can't wait for this to fuck us over later. It's fine. I'll carry that weight.
Also, if they look over at Bello just wants to kind of shrug. Like, oopsie.
Whoopsie. Did I do that?
Wouldn't I'm sure I missed out on a lot of things because I was gone, but like, I feel like they're probably watching us for Strahd, and like, isn't the whole thing of us escorting Irina to get Irina away from Strahd?
We don't know exactly who they're working for.
Yeah. You are escorting Irina for Strahd. So, Mithril, the vampire spawn and the direwolves were like running at you, and then Hans is like, stop, 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 chill.
Bro, chill out.
Chill out. And David, and he, like, they're now waiting, and the other vampire spawn, it's not Doru, it's another vampire spawn with bright red blonde hair up in a ponytail. And she's standing there with her hands on her hips, looking very displeased that you're bringing Hans back to them like this, and this is what has happened.
Hi, my name's Mithril. I apologize for the inconvenience that we all had to deal with today. But I brought your friend back, and we've made a sort of deal in that I don't burn him alive in front of all of you, and you guys watch our backs.
She's just like staring. She's not staring at you. She is staring at Hans, and Hans is like, hey, maybe I could join your guys' group. But she's like nods once and then like holds her hand out to take Hans from you.
Well, you can have him back, and if he causes you any more trouble or he gets annoying, you can leave him with me. I'm sure we could find something to do with him. Maybe he could keep Vile company. I know Vile likes having people to talk to.
Vile just threatened to kill this dude like 30 seconds ago.
I know. That's the point.
She's like, Darrow's eyes, understood. I will be taking care of him.
Okay, well,
She just like,
you have some safe travels, and we'll be within, I guess, earshot if you need anything.
thank you. Have a nice day.
I'm going back to the group. I'm like speed walking.
You turn your back and you keep walking, and you just hear this girl unleash on Hans. She's so pissed. She's like, "What the fuck were you doing? You know you're not supposed to go alone and get that just going off."
Tearing him a new one.
They're about to have a come to Jesus moment.
He might have been better off with us.
Take a stab from a silvered sword and a couple crossbow bolts over getting yelled at by your boss any day.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking back to the forest with two Min and Irina, it's almost like the forest is watching you. And then as you guys all meet up and you're in one group, the forest goes back to normal and it's back to normal forest that doesn't feel like it's alive.
The hills have eyes, literally.
The hills have eyes, literally. All of these encounters are so much longer than I expect them to be. It's not a bad thing, but it is a thing. Okay, let's go back to the Barovia map. After all of that.
What an experience.
I'm just saying, maybe don't fucking stalk people that you know have threatened your ass before.
Yeah.
Does Hans seem like he's very smart?
He seems dumb.
That's not so much Virgil's fault. That's more Hans's fault, because Virgil was like, yeah, I'm letting you go, but if I see you again, I'm going to fucking hurt you.
This is Bello's fault. What are you
doing?
doing?
Yeah, this is all the clown's fault.
Because Bello was like, hello, and Virgil was like, oh, a follower.
Assassins.
I do love that visual though of Bello giving this little wave, very friendly, like ha ha, coy, and then Virgil whipped around with a crossbow. Yeah,
just fucking ping.
Yeah.
Just ow, fuck.
Not only that, but critting.
Virgil's a fucking deadly shot sometimes.
And Hans is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go make them in a pit crew later so you can see.
I love Hans now. I'm like.
Okay. Are you guys having any more discussion as you continue on about your new bodyguards is not the right term. But
Followers.
Followers.
Our eyes in the trees.
Yeah.
The people stalking us, but also kind of looking out for us now, I guess.
Those indebted to us until further notice.
That's a good one.
Indebted to us until further notice.
Virgil, that was a really good shot. You'll have to show me sometime how to shoot one of those things. I never got to learn.
How am I doing, by the way?
That sounds like a threat.
Is the bite wound do anything? Is it festering up? Is it?
You took 9 necrotic damage, so you can't heal up to that. But that's the only thing. You just drank some of your blood.
Do you need healies?
I'm at 17. If you healed me to my max now, it'd be like 24.
That's how many did you lose? 24 minus 17. 7?
I have
Virgil
34
can heal
hit
9.
points.
You can
Yeah.
heal 9?
I can heal 9 points up to 24 because I have 35.
Well, I'll use my lay on hands and give you 9.
Yay! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Virgil and I have the same amount of health points.
Yeah.
At what?
The same amount of health points. The difference is I'm less squishy.
Yeah, what is your health value? What's your max?
Mins?
Yeah.
We're both 35, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am also 30.
I have one more than
his
you.
AC is like 20.
My AC is 19.
Stairs
Wow.
and tank.
Stairs and tank.
If I could just get my hands on a fucking set of half plate, I'd be fine.
As another squishy, I'm very proud I have one more health than these two.
That one extra.
That one hit point's gonna be the difference, I'm telling you.
We're gonna get hit by something that does 35 points of damage, all three of us, and we're gonna go down, and Val's just gonna be like, yes.
Finally.
Finally. Okay.
No, Vile would be like, damn it.
I'm gonna have to show you guys what my fucking DM notes look at the end of session. Because it's just like the amount of pies people have eaten. Hans is a real character now, question mark? Life is hell.
Love that for them.
Love that for them.
How many times is Hans gonna pop up and Virgil's just gonna fucking brutalize him, and then Hans just walk away mostly fine, and then just comes back later.
Only to go get yelled at.
Virgil's just like, I'm starting to think you like this a little too much.
Yeah.
You should be.
Well, because I almost had him like. I almost was like, oh, he's going to pin Virgil down and like straddle him, and then I was like, that's too much.
That's too suggestive.
That's more sexual tension than we need.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if Virgil's cool with that, so
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
He's an equal opportunist. For future reference, he's an equal opportunist.
No,
I do think it would be very funny if Hans did that, and then Virgil's just like, all right, can we cut to black real quick? I'm just gonna play this out off camera.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
It's literally just gonna be Virgil kicks his ass, Mithril escorts him back to his mom, he gets yelled back at, and then he comes back again and does it over.
Is that his mom?
Yeah.
Unclear female figure in Hans' life.
That's his mom until proven otherwise.
Okay.
So
let's continue. Okay. So you get to these gates that I don't know why they're here, but I'll read you what they look like.
As long as they're not pearly. Well, maybe you guys will. I'm untouchable, remember?
Don't say that in
That's
front
a
of the
threat.
DM, David. You don't say stuff like that in front of the DM.
Listen, my name's not Virgil, so I'm fine.
Oh no, I have different things planned for you, David. Don't worry.
Oh,
Sweet.
ominous.
That's okay. I'm used to being bullied by my DM.
Yeah, but this is affectionate, not derogatory.
What's the difference?
This is fun
it'll
for
be
everyone.
fun.
For us. It'll be fun for us.
Listen, I'm already starting to question whether or not all these pies I've been eating have been laced with like cocaine or something.
We'll see. Okay. The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence. So you guys are about to walk into like a legit forested area.
How tall are the statues, did you say?
It does not say. Why?
Can I want to put their heads back on. I feel bad that they were decapitated.
I was gonna say they're about 8 feet tall, so.
Yeah.
I could just mage hand.
I was about to say, Vile
They're
has
too
mage
heavy
hand,
They
but
would be
they're too heavy.
heavy.
Yeah, Vile asked for help because, again, they feel bad that these guys were decapitated. Well, they wouldn't stop us to death because we're helping them. They would say thank you very much, and then maybe we could have even more protectors following us.
I'll say men will help.
Like, we put these guys' heads back on.
We put these guys' heads back on. Hold on, I'm writing something down.
Bello over here just able to reach the head. Like just standing.
Okay.
It's more fun to watch you guys pile up than it is to just put the head on myself.
Okay, so here's the thing. You have been traveling for 6 hours now. It's 4 p.m. when you reach these gates. I think. Actually. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Yeah. So you have about 6 more hours to reach Velaki, and it's like 5 p.m. 5 or 6 p.m. because we've had a couple diversions that kind of cut an hour. So, Does Mithril actually trust that they're going to watch their back? Okay, so
Also, out of character, I'm pretty sure, like you guys said, Strahd sent them to follow us. And if we die, I think Strahd would be pretty pissed with them, so they better be watching our backs.
So you're gonna kill Irina?
Yeah, if we die, Irina dies too. Vile takes her out.
Okay.
Jesus.
So I am guessing the question is, are you guys stopping here? Are you traveling all night? Are you traveling more, stopping at a forest? Like,
I mean, they have a point, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be in 10 feet of that. Also, sorry, I had to leave because, I had something in the oven and forgot about it.
Okay, I want everybody to roll me a d20. I'm gonna go to the
I don't want to roll the d20.
Hey, do you guys want to see something that'll make you kind of fucking hate me?
What do you mean, kind of?
Is this the thing you sent in muted? Is that it?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Vlad the Inhaler.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it now.
Vlad the Inhaler.
You know, Moth, is it good?
Somebody put way too much effort into that.
It is.
Wait, Moth, did you say pop art?
You're in a group with two people who have the exact same sense of humor sometimes.
What is this?
I don't.
It's pop art, Sid.
It's pop art. Did anybody else leave when I got up? Did everybody roll?
I have not rolled, sorry.
Okay. Roll! So I'm making
We're
puns
so-
and fucking roll.
Roll your dice. 8 your head. Okay, wow. I had the highest roll.
Mithril
Okay.
continuing to have the lowest roll. Yeah.
When it matters, you try to make deals with vampires. And you win. Of course, you win. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to fucking get to where I need to be. Virgil, why don't you roll me a d12 and a d8?
Okay.
Where the fuck is it? What'd you roll?
Oh! A 2 on the 12 and a natural 8 on the d8.
Okay.
Oh no.
What they didn't mention is that the 8 is the challenge rating.
Okay. Hold on, let me figure out where this is in the book.
I mean, we could manage challenge rating 8, right?
Could you?
Right?
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 I mean, the
Wait.
giant mound of... The flesh mound was a challenge level 5, wasn't it?
I think
We can survive a challenge rating 8, right? We can
Right?
Survive a
challenge
challenge
rating 8,
rating.
right?
so. We maybe.
So,
Listen,
what did
you
I-
guys
what did
already know
roll?
you have a willing sacrifice. Out of character.
God.
Vile's literally the embodiment of I will go fight submarine for the motherland.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Vile has neither skulls nor blood. Yo, that's a good idea.
Like a
Awful.
blood vial?
That's a terrible idea.
You set your for that one.
That one was too easy. Come on. You can't kill cute squirrel.
Watch me. So,
Yo.
Void.
Squirrel.
Hold
is
on,
big.
I'm reading. I'm almost ready. You guys are bantering, so I was taking my time.
Oh, okay.
I'm just being honest. Okay. Yeah, one of those fills out. So we're going.
I just realized I've been muted on stream this whole time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
They missed the blood vial joke.
They missed the blood vial joke. You've really been muted this entire time?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how long.
I don't think you started muted.
No,
because
I
Kat
didn't.
was
I
on.
didn't start muted. I
Oh.
muted at one point, but I don't remember why I muted. Oh
I
well,
guess we'll just have to go.
it's
back.
no big deal.
Were we all muted? Or
No, it was
you?
just me.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
thank God
We'll just-
they heard the pop art joke.
Yeah.
But now my
Okay.
blood vial pun makes no sense.
Oh well, we'll live.
We'll live. Okay. So
All
you
they
guys
need
have
to know is
actually
I made a pun and it was hilarious.
you have actually been going for a while now without any encounters. We'll say you get like it's probably like 8 p.m. now, and you haven't had any encounters. And you guys kind of hear before you see like a group of people like very rowdily like talking and like laughing. They sound drunk. It's 8 p.m.
Well, drunk
I'm
people
fine,
are
I'm
never a
kidding.
threat.
Are you
Make
guys
friends.
So what are you guys doing anything different? Are you guys going to try to go around what sounds to be a group of rowdy drunks? Or are you guys going to
You can say it, frat boys.
Barovian frat boys?
Out in the forest.
I go
Out
to
in the forest.
BSU, bro.
What are you guys doing? Are you guys just approaching without fear?
I don't know. Do they look armed?
You haven't heard them yet. You haven't seen them yet.
Seen them yet.
They're so loud.
Okay, what we can do, how about I'll go ahead and you guys stay here, and if you hear screaming that doesn't sound like Mithril, we're fine.
I do have a familiar I could send ahead to scout.
Ooh, that's a
That's a
smart
good
idea.
idea.
We could send the
Sneaky.
bird.
Yes, and the bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my bird
Okay.
over to where the sound is. He's invisible, by the way. Just like
That's fine. They wouldn't have noticed.
and I'm just gonna.
It's a group of like bandits, drunk bandits. Why am I saying that word wrong, or does it just not sound?
Bandit?
Bandit.
You're saying
It sounds
right.
like you're saying it right.
It's one of these problems where if you say a word enough times, it's just not a real word anymore.
Bandit.
Bandit.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's the D and the T, and Anyway, sorry, bandits. You see a group of bandits. There appears to be like two leaders, and they're kind of like camped out in the middle of the road. They have some sort of small fire going, and they just look like they're having a great time. Your Raven's invisible, but it wouldn't matter. They wouldn't see it.
Is it like a full camp or just a small little campfire?
There are 6 of them total, and you would have to pass them on they're like taking up the entire road. They're kind of a mini roadblock.
There might be an intentional trap. Virgil will relay the information to the rest of the party.
Can I go say hi and can I try and convince them to let us pass without fighting? Because I think that would be fun.
No.
I've never talked to a drunk person before.
It's not all.
Well, except for my dad, but my dad doesn't count.
Oh. Do we let the robot toddler go talk to drunk bandits?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll perch the Raven on Vile's shoulder, so that way if shit goes down, I have my familiar able to just fuck shit up.
Okay, Vile's like bouncing up and down, so excited to go talk to drunk people. Gonna walk into this camp.
Oh, wait. Hey, Vile, wait 1 second.
What's up?
So make sure you don't mention Irina, okay? Just in case.
Okay.
Other than that, go buck wild.
I can go invisible and follow Vile too.
Oh, that's so creepy.
That's the worst.
I love Bella.
That's the worst. That is actually the worst. Okay.
No, it's fine. Just creepy, really tall clown, invisible, following small toddler robot.
Sounds good.
How much of an intimidation bonus is that?
But yeah, all right, me, the bird, and Bello invisible going into the camp. I am not invisible. I am visible.
Yeah, you are visible. Yes. Okay, so I guess Sunny, Bello, and Sin come with me to secrets.
Godspeed.
Bye.
So I pulled my food
Yeah.
out of the oven.
What we having?
We're having a incredibly crispy and like kind of pretty singed pizza.
Oh.
That since it's so just burnt and crispy, it's mostly like the edges of it are like basically pretty much burnt.
Mm-hmm.
The middle is fine. I didn't bother cutting it up into slices, so I'm just kind of eating it like one big sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And aside from the burnt, which actually isn't too bad. It's all right. This could have been a better pizza if I had not, you know, been an airhead. But, you know,
It's edible.
Yeah.
What more can you ask in this day and age?
Maybe I should have went with instant ramen. That's a little harder to burn.
I love instant noodle so much.
The worst thing that would have happened there is it would have boiled over.
Yeah. I mean, I usually microwave mine, so I don't have that issue.
I should look into buying like a double boiler or something. Then it's literally impossible to burn anything.
Yeah?
But you know, though to my record, the only thing I've burned is using an oven.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah, I mean it's, you know, like fundamentally it's a lot easier to burn things with an oven.
Yeah.
And that if you know you just don't hear when your alarm goes off and forget about it.
I did that. No, one time I was making macaroni and cheese on the stove for dinner, and I totally forgot I was making mac and cheese. Boiled all the water out and scalded the bottom layer of macaroni to the pot. It was edible.
Yeah. One time I toasted a bagel in a toaster and just forgot about it.
Haha, I've done that.
It didn't like burn or anything, you know, because it, you know, it popped out of the toaster, but it's like I just forgot about it, so it sat there like all day.
File rolled initiative.
Yeah. Sounds like cause for concern. Oh no. Smiley face. The smiley face response is a real cause for concern.
Yeah, it feels good.
Anytime you're talking to somebody and they just reply smiley face, that was very big token for something.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck are those?
More than one.
That's a child.
They're blue because apparently Curse of Strahd, everybody's blue.
Everyone's blue. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba da. Call it Blue Rovia.
Haha. So that's okay, but Blood Vial isn't?
No, that one was not funny at all.
Blood Vial was not funny at all?
No, the Blue Rovia was not funny at all. Blood Vial was funny. While they're away, I'm running an ad on my stream, because fuck it, gotta get that sweet, sweet Twitch coin.
Sweet, sweet Twitch coin. We have no idea what's going on anyway.
I don't feel like it's good.
Well, certainly not.
Vile's gonna get their ass beat, TM.
I mean, Virgil's familiar and Bello are there, so, like...
It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, there's only, like, 5 of them. I gotta say, this pizza crust is just.
Hi. Y'all having fun?
So it went better
Funny-
than expected.
That was the funniest shit to join back into. Just oh, pizza crust.
Okay.
Shit's going down. Vile's getting into a fight. Bello's trying to intimidate him, and the familiar's just like, I don't know what the fuck's happening. So
So
Virgil's
I guess
just
what
like,
I'll do. Bop or bop. Okay, 27.
27. Okay.
plus 8 to intimidate. Holy
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on,
shit.
I'm organizing them.
Intimidating as fuck.
So yeah, people who missed out, Virgil is communicating that shit's about to go down, they don't know why. Not entirely clear, but they are, if you guys want to say you're starting to move that way. Or you guys can just wait it out. I don't know if you guys want to get involved, but Virgil has given you this information.
Well, somebody's got to stay with Irina, right?
I mean, Irina does know how to fight.
We'll bring
Irina
Irina.
has a sword. Just bring Irina. Irina's coming with you, so we'll say
Got to rough up some drunk bandits.
yeah. So 27, and this was towards both of the captains.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Yeah. Okay, this is how far you guys are. I'm gonna like kind of make a turn.
Oh, I thought
Informal
Bello was with
turn.
Vile.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Bello
there
would
you
be
go.
in front of Vile.
Yeah,
right
Bella's
between
like,
the two.
Sorry, Devin was trying to do this thing and my brain was just breaking.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So are you still like in with your familiar? How does a familiar work? Like, are you seeing this, Virgil, as you guys start going?
So I could see through its eyes, but that would just mean that I can't fucking
You
move.
can't see? Okay.
Like I could see through its eyes, but like I just have it tell me like, hey, shit's going down, bro.
It's
Get
going
over here.
down, bro.
Shit's going down, bro.
Where the fuck is Irina? This is not how I expected today to turn out. I'm sorry if I'm a little unprepared.
You guys, I want you to know that someone redeemed sing mode. Do I do sing mode during this combat encounter?
oh, hell yeah.
I don't know what
Do you
singing
sing?
is.
I have to speak in a singing voice for the next 5 minutes.
Worried bee, why? Who are you? Where did you come from?
Redeemed it and is gone.
Yeah.
I think that is
In-
horrifying to have Mithril show up singing to battle.
No, you have to do
No.
it. You
Do it.
Now
To be
I
the good
legally
streamer.
have to do it.
I'm gonna fucking insane, dude.
Okay. Here we
Can
are.
someone please set a timer for 5 minutes?
I got you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think it would be even funnier if Mithril comes in doing like full opera.
So the bandit captains are like, what the fuck? Because they were like getting ready to go at Vile when you guys showed up, and now they're like stumbling back, and they're like, "It's the clown! It's the fucking clown!
It's the fucking clown.
It's the fucking clown!" So yeah, everybody roll me initiative.
I already
Please?
rolled. I roll again just to be sure.
No, you get to keep your 4.
At least Mithril got worse than my natural one.
I got a 19, and then my familiar got a 20. Oh my god!
23.
Wow, you go first, then my familiar, then me.
I need a token for
Alright,
your
then,
familiar. I never made one. Your familiar is Ishmark right now.
Okay.
Just so I can keep track, because
My familiar would be about here.
Okay.
Because I had it perched on Vile's shoulder.
Who rolled the most? Okay, so did your familiar roll that 21?
Yes. I rolled a 19, the familiar rolled a 21, because
Okay.
familiars roll their own initiative.
Okay. Let me go see what these need to roll for 3. Okay, so I'm gonna say that D20.
I could really use something to wash this burnt ass pizza down with.
I could really use a wish right now.
Okay, there's that, and then
Wish right now. Wish right now.
Don't do it for too long, you're gonna get fucking booted off Twitch, bro. Copy.
So are you guys planning anything? As I'm just gonna collectively move you. You're like here now, running, and Virgil. I'm going to. Nobody rolled higher than your familiar, so your familiar gets to go
Roll
first.
23.
Yeah, I rolled a 23.
Oh, you roll. Then Bello, you get to go first.
So
what are you doing now?
What are
as
you doing?
icing on the cake with that 27 intimidation,
Yeah.
I'm going to dissonant whispers one of the leaders.
Okay. What do they have to do?
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Bandit captain.
DC 14 in it.
Yeah, 14.
14.
Or I don't know if you decide that they disadvantage because they're already scared, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. They rolled a 10, so they fail.
Okay. Well,
This
they
seems unfair that Mithril is not talking. Anyway.
All right. They
What are
take
you doing?
3d6 of damage.
Okay.
Let me see
Psychic
here.
damage.
Psychic damage.
3d6. They take 9 damage, and now that bandit leader has to run away from me. They are terrified. They have to run as far away from me as they can.
All of their movement to run away.
Moth strategically rowing low initiative to have their turn go last to go the longest amount of time without having to speak.
God has finally smiled upon me.
Okay. Who would be next? Then it would be your...
My familiar.
Yes, what is your familiar doing?
Your fam.
Your fam.
My fam. Failure. So I'm gonna just have it fly behind one of the regular bandits, so like this one.
Yeah.
It's still invisible, so it's just behind it, but I'm gonna have it attack this one and like bite at it. And then obviously it'll go
He's gonna
Uninvisible.
go, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. So it rolls +5 to hit.
Your 5 minutes is almost done.
23.
Roll to
Great
hit?
Yeah, what does a 23
Yeah.
do? Yeah, does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do... Whoa.
Your 5 minutes is over. Dang.
So much for the singing.
So it takes 4 piercing damage. Have him make a con saving throw for me.
Okay. Give me just a second. I need to put them on the turn order.
Okay.
Just so I can think.
You got a lot of casters in this group, Void. I'm so sorry for you.
You're fine. Everything's fine.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Well, because I keep track of them by what roll they made in their thing, so I'm like, I can't figure out which one needs to lose HP until they're in the turn order.
This is Void right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
Eeny, bruv.
Eeny, bruv.
I've never seen that used as a GIF. I've only seen it as a still.
It's funnier as a GIF.
Yeah, it's so good as a GIF.
I find it interesting. You can tell the artist changed. I like it.
Very slight too. Like that tells you, like Yeah, I mean, the artist emulated it
Okay.
pretty well.
Okay. So you attacked this one.
Correct.
Okay, and which?
He took 4
That's-
piercing damage.
Okay.
I
And then
love
that's
the
like
ish marks here.
con saving throw. He's here with us in spirit.
He's here with us in spirit, and that's what matters.
Emotional support ish mark.
You did how much damage? 4?
I did 4 piercing damage.
Sorry, I'm.
No, I'm just
You're good.
4 piercing damage.
Okay, and then he makes a con save.
Yeah, con saving throw.
Mm.
He passes, so that's it.
Cool.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me. Five. He takes 5 damage. Because
Okay.
if he succeeds, he takes half damage.
Hot damn.
Okay. He's already almost fucking dead.
And then okay, now it's not invisible anymore. But yeah, it's
Where
not
do you
invisible
want-
anymore. I'm gonna have it. If I make him fly away, would it proc it opportunity?
It would proc an
Yep.
opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Unless the movement specifically says it doesn't, which some birds do have, but you're
I mean, he's
yeah, I
flying.
think it would. I think it would have an Flying doesn't automatically not proc opportunity. Specific types of flying do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it.
Okay. It's just
Actually,
gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it sit there. Actually.
Okay. Min, it's your turn. This is how far away you are. You guys are just now coming over the bin so you can see everything.
Which one of the leaders has been terrified?
I can. This one.
That one. Darn. Okay.
Well, okay, if your movement speed's 30, you'll be in 5
movement speed
feet.
It's 40. No, I can
Yeah,
reach it.
I was gonna say you'll still be in reach.
So, Min is just gonna come bolting down this way to right here. And they're gonna use their movement of just running all the way over to do like a jumping leap attack with their spear. And as
Okay.
they do this, they're gonna shout out "Flying Squirrel."
I love that for her.
Fucking
Okay.
yeah, real Street Fighter type shit.
I'd die for
Roll me
her.
that attack.
Let me double check, make sure I got the right numbers here. Yes.
Please succeed. I want you to succeed so bad.
You succeed. You succeed.
Flying Squirrel. Alright, now for damage.
I feel like we really go back and forth from like Virgil's mummified body in a bag to like flying
squirrel.
Energetic comedic relief squirrel.
Yeah. So you did 12 damage?
Yep. And then I'm gonna say like, so as they like jumping slash two-handed with their spear, which obviously hits, they like land and then do like a handstand, and then kick unarmed strike.
Okay, roll that.
Doing dope monk shit.
Dope
Dude,
monk
don't
shit.
look shit.
I'm busy
I gotta
doing
do
dope
the
monk
dope-
shit.
Yeah, leave me alone. I'm busy doing dope monk shit. I'm busy doing flying squirrel shit.
That hits.
Ah, shit, I should have did flurry of blows. I don't know why I just did regular. It's too late now.
That's
Do
okay.
you
This is
mind,
so
Cyrus?
dope as fuck.
Image. So, oh,
7.
I should have
Okay.
did flurry of blows. I'm kicking myself for not thinking to do that.
It's okay.
Total of
19.
yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my remaining movement to boop right here.
Okay. Okay. So we now get to start the very startled bandits' turns. Because they're like, Cloud.
I didn't go.
You didn't go? Oh, you do need to go first.
Clowns
Okay,
and
go.
crows and flying squirrels, oh my.
Wait,
Yeah.
did one of them roll a 19?
Yes.
Okay, so
But I think you
rolled
would
a
have
19.
you have a higher, what's your, yeah, you have a higher plus.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
go.
I have approximately. Oh yeah, I can get up right there, but I'm not. I'm just gonna stay back here, and I'm gonna do what a warlock do.
Thunderbird.
And I'm gonna hit.
I'm drawing in the forest. It
gonna-
can still hit. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna let. I want it to hit. That's in a straight line. I'm gonna hit this one. If this is the one that got dissonant whispered, then it's far away.
Yes.
It's how much move? I mean, how far away would it have gone?
It hasn't moved yet.
All right, it doesn't go until its turn.
Yes.
But it's gonna
Right
be
now.
they're gonna be bolting.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now they're just freaking the fuck out.
Eldritch blast that one.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I am going to cast as a bonus action. I'm gonna have my familiar attack this one again.
Okay. It can do that on your turn even when it's on its own turn?
So on its own turn it can attack, but then I can use my bonus action as a result of my investment of the Chain Master to make it attack
Okay.
as well. So that's gonna be okay. Natural one.
That does not work.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast El Capitan.
Okay.
Natural.
Does that hit?
Oh, that hits.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
These bandits have no idea what the fuck they
They're
just got into.
so
I tried to warn them and they just.
Okay, 13 doubled.
13 doubled to 26.
26.
Actually, that makes the math easy on me.
So 26 damage. And that's it. Takes
That's
26
it?
damage, and I used my bonus action to do a thing. So that's it.
Do a thing.
Why is Bello in the middle of these tournaments? Why are you in? You rolled a 23. I think I pulled you and I messed up where you were. Sorry. Scrolling through the turn order trying to figure shit out. Okay. Now it's some of their turns.
Rocked.
This one, he's not here yet. It's this one's turn first.
No, I'm like, this dude's reality is
Yeah.
breaking.
All of their reality, because they went from, ooh, we're gonna take apart Vile and sell them for parts, to, oh my god, it's that fucking clown and we should kill it, to, oh my god, there's a flying squirrel. What the fuck is going on? Elder Blast. So they're not having a great night.
Not to mention they were all already drunk, so
They were all already drunk.
I feel like at this point they're just hoping that the best case scenario is this is just some sort of drunk fever dream.
Yeah. They're like, okay, well, the squirrel is here. So that's what I'm going to go attack. And they're
You
going
can
to
try.
They're going to try
You
to
will
attack.
try.
+3 to hit. Where's my dice roller?
That's all you got is a +3?
With a scimitar?
Yeah.
S. Okay.
Scimitar.
I rolled a 17. Does that hit?
Nope. That does not hit.
Nope. Okay.
I've
so
trained against scimitars, you fool.
they swing and they miss because they're just drunk. But then this one. Who are you? This one. Oh, this is the bird. This is the one that was getting attacked by the bird that's almost dead. So your bird is like right next to it?
I'm behind him.
Behind it? Okay. So he turns around. I'm basically asking, is the raven like level or is he up in the air? I assume he's level.
Probably since it just finished attacking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about level. I
Okay.
just realized I could have done something, which was go up 5 feet because I'm dumb. But
Okay, so he's turning around to slash at the bird. What's your bird's AC?
13.
13.
13.
It rolled
You
the
think it'd be
20.
harder to hit a bird?
So it's going to roll damage. What is that? It's only 1d6 plus 1.
Isn't it like a whole process to get your familiar back if they die?
You just cast the Find Familiar spell again.
Okay, so your bird takes 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Dead.
as you.
He's at half health now.
Bird.
He has 10 health, man.
Okay, so this one is also turning around to attack your bird because his friend just got attacked by a bird, and honestly, attacking a bird is so much easier than dealing with what just happened.
Flying squirrel,
I guess that
scary
is 5
clown.
feet right there.
Yeah,
Diagonal.
Yep.
13 hits.
Hits on the dot.
Okay.
It's dead, probably.
One
Oh,
fucking
it's
health.
1 hit point.
Oh,
Bam, 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 bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam.
So they're just like, you just see them swinging at this bird like back and forth.
Might be a good time to disengage, fly the fuck out of there.
This is the one that's dissonant whispered, right? Or is it the
Yes.
other one?
that's
Yes.
that one, the one that I fucking rocked.
Okay, so it's going, it's like, cool, goodbye.
Peace, I'm out. No, even better. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. So it's actually going to take its entire, all of its movement to get 60 feet away from Bello.
Jesus.
So it's
Literal.
here now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I can still fucking hit him.
Listen.
I could move closer and try to hit them.
Oh, don't worry, I can hit them.
I can hit them.
I can hit it.
Well, Min, now your concern is the scout that's here.
Nah,
If you
concern.
not move 60 feet, I can move him 2 more. There you go. Does that make you feel better?
He needs to really be, getting
I
out
can
of
still
there.
hit him.
Okay, so this is going to make... So they're going to make 3 attacks against you, Min.
They can try.
They will try. That's their whole shtick.
Now he will try.
Okay, so... Natural 20.
Oh.
20.
Oh,
And then a 13.
Okay, so 2 of those will hit.
2 of those will hit, 1 of them does double damage.
wow.
Okay.
This is
So
fine.
one-
This is fine. This is all fine.
This is the double damage, so 10.
10.
And then, so 14 total
14.
damage.
Okay.
That's all. Yeah. So you've taken 14 damage. He takes 2 big slashes with you with a scimitar. Just fucking with a sword, just trying to like slash you in half. He doesn't do that, but he's trying. He's doing
He
his
trying.
best.
He got some
Um,
good ones in.
Okay. So
Caught me a
this
little
one,
off guard.
he is coming to attack Bello. Because if they can kill the clown,
Ba-ba-bum.
they're
Then they become
excited.
God.
They want to kill the clown. So then he comes here and he's going to swing.
That one has a fear of clowns.
He has a fear of clowns.
I must overcome
Um,
my fear.
And I'm gonna say it doesn't hit with a 6.
No.
No, okay. Vile, it's finally your turn.
Okay, Vile's gonna. Vile's gonna walk to here, look at the one leader still standing here, and just go, I tried to warn you. And Vile is going to cast injury, the spell injury. What's the spell name? Inflict wounds. And I'm also going to use one of my sorcery points to cast it on both the leader and this bandit attacking Bello.
Okay.
So both of them are going to be attacked by this.
Mithril, why does yours work differently than ours?
Yeah.
Oh,
why
I
can
have
you do
mine
yours
set to no snapping.
Oh, okay.
So a 13 to hit the bandit?
Which, the bandit captain or the bandit?
No, just the regular bandit, and then I'm also going to try and hit the bandit captain.
Okay, so that hits the bandit.
Cool, and then this one's for the bandit captain. Does a six... If it
That
doesn't
barely
hit...
hits.
Okay, it does hit.
Okay,
Good.
Yeah.
All right. So damage for the this is for the bandit. This would be at first level because I'm not 19.
Bandit. Necrotic.
So he's just dead.
And then this is the bandit captain as his one Vile coalesces this deep dark energy around their metal hand, plunges it into the one guy's fucking chest, pulls it out, and just looks at the other one. This is your fault. And yeah,
This
Kalima.
Isn't your fault.
And the other guy also
Same
took
amount of
19 damage
fucking God.
as Vile just slashes their hand across his face, necrotic energy into him. He takes another 19 damage from me. Am I very good
Ninja
parts now?
sees this and is gonna go like, "Oh man, you weren't supposed to show me up."
No, you very cool. Like, you did that whole flying squirrel thing. I didn't know you had moves. That's really interesting.
Didn't know you could schmoove over here.
Yeah, you can move over here.
So
Yeah,
how's
the
Bandito captain looking?
yeah, you see like a giant, like just like fucking like black flesh like wound where Vile had ripped their hand across him, and he's just screaming.
Tim.
I
He's
recommend you run.
He can't run currently, but
No, he can't. But he can die.
He can die, and he might die. So, Mithril, it's finally your turn. It's been 30 minutes.
This
What's
one
up?
or this one is alive? Who is alive?
They're both alive. I delete them as they die.
Okay.
I forgot Mithril rolled a 3.
I did roll a 3.
We just finally got to Mithril.
It's been 3,000 years.
It's been 3,000 years.
It is amazing that Mithril's initiative is so bad, though, because I did roll a natural 1, and you still got lower than me.
My dex is 8.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm in max. So let's see. We are going to... I'm gonna move to the one closest to me. I am going to use Divine Smite, and I am going to do 2-weapon fighting with that. So let me move here first. And let me pull this up. We're gonna do a longsword and a whip.
To the scout.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Does smite work with 2 weapons, or is it only 1?
Just one.
Okay, so I'm gonna smite with my sword. So we'll do
Smite.
a little bit of Mardi Gras. Okay, this one and this one. We'll do plus what? 2d8. So let's get that.
each.
So that's 20 total?
Let's see. 7,
What do I roll?
14. Yeah, 20.
20.
Quick maps.
Are you doing anything else?
No.
No? Okay. Bello, it's your
Hello.
turn.
Ba-da-doo, ba-doo-doo.
How's everyone looking?
Like the bandits or your friends?
The bandits. You think I care about my friends?
Bold of you to call them friends.
So this one's almost dead, and there's a couple dead ones, and this one's way over here. There's a dead one right here. But other than that, they're pretty much everybody's been just like focusing. So there's not a lot of this one looks like he's about to fall over, but besides that they're fine. And obviously the captain does not look great after Mithril whipped and then slashed them.
Whip and then nay-nade, if you will.
The combined attack of flying squirrel, terrifying fucking Kalima robot, and
So Bello.
So, this guy down here
Yes.
went into the tree line, right?
That's just I just capped it off for no reason. He's just around a bend kind of like you can barely see him. He's like kind of in the road. He's like on the edge of the forest in the road.
Also, I cannot move myself.
Oh no.
God damn it, Bello. Are you sure you're not on like the ruler tool?
No, I fucked up. He can't move.
Since it takes 10 years to get to my turn, I'm gonna go pee.
Okay. Good idea.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna
here you go.
move over here. Let me. How do these numbers work again?
What do you mean?
They work like numbers.
Like what
So-
numbers?
The distance,
Yeah.
that's 5 feet. That's 10
No,
each.
10
like
feet.
with weapons, I've got 20 parentheses 60.
20 is
Range.
effective range, 60 is maximum range. Anything past the effective range is made with disadvantage. So like if
Yes,
it's
if you're
20,
throwing
you just
beyond
make a
60.
normal attack. If you do it past 20, it's at disadvantage. And it can't go past 60. So basically anything past 60, the weapon will basically, it won't go that far.
See, this is David's particular specialty, playing a ranger.
Playing a ranger, well, it's funny you say that because I also played sharpshooter, which means none of that mattered.
Okay.
Using my longbow, I had effective range up to 600 feet.
So what are we doing, Bello?
Okay. I wanted to do something cool, but that guy's
Really far away.
yeah.
50 feet, approximately.
As you chose.
The guy, yeah, as you chose, you made him terrified and want to run away from you. He's
Yeah.
really far away. I wasn't expecting that guy to run away when I scared the living shit out of him.
How did that guy look before he ran?
Neither
think
he
he got hurt.
doesn't look great. No, he's been hit.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't look great.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's fine.
I guess I'm gonna. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm thinking. Dangerous, I know.
I can see the smoke coming out of your ears.
I mean, I could Dissonant Whispers this guy again, and if it doesn't kill him, he's just gonna go fucking insane.
Has to succeed a sanity check.
Yeah.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my bow. My bow.
You boo.
And take
This
a
dude.
shot at him.
Take
Okay.
a crack at him.
Yeah. Let's see.
Moth gets back before Bella's turn is over.
20. So d20 plus 6.
Bellow's not in the turn order for me.
Isn't
22.
the turn order for me? Scroll up on the turn order.
Yeah.
That
scrolled
hits.
all the way.
Roll
Alright.
damage.
They're in the turn order for me. That's what matters.
Yeah. As long as you know whose turn it is.
Yeah, my very long turn order.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's not having a good time. He's also like cowering.
All that's going through his head is, I can't believe I'm gonna fucking die here.
Can't believe the clown's gonna kill
everything was
me.
just fine and dandy, and now we're all
And
gonna die.
Is that your turn? By the way, Devin, don't be forgetting that you do have bardic inspiration that you can throw to people.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep a hold on it now that I have multiple uses for it.
Purposely not using it because fuck giving us buffs.
Considering they only re-up on
Short rest.
long rests.
Oh, long rest.
Yeah. Hold on, I just need to read something real quick to see how this.
Wow,
How
Devin not
this
being prepared
works.
for his turn beforehand.
Listen. I've never played a bard or a rogue before.
No, I'm just. I'm just shitting with you.
Yeah,
We're just shitting together?
yeah.
that's it.
It's
Okay.
still Bellow's turn, Moss.
Sweet Jesus.
Wait. So okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Psychic Blades says when I hit a creature with a weapon attack. Would that include
Counts as a weapon.
range?
Yes.
Your bow counts as a weapon, yes.
Oh.
Your bow is indeed a weapon.
Okay, well then I'm gonna roll an extra 2d6 of damage on this dude. So 5 more damage.
Okay. So in
And
total,
that was
he's
in psychic damage.
okay. This guy's not doing too hot. He's effectively
guy-
out of combat.
This man's poor brain is soup.
He's melting.
Yeah,
Okay.
otherwise it'll specify
And-
melee or ranged, Devin. If it's one, like if it excludes, you know, like if it has to be that. If it's weapon,
Okay.
it can just be any weapon.
And then I move
Specifically
from there
not
15.
a spell.
So I guess what I'm gonna do is just. But now.
It's my familiars, then Min, then mine. So I think you're gonna be fine for a bit.
Yeah, but now that I'm here, if I move away, they get attack of opportunity,
That's what
right?
I'm saying.
yeah,
like, if
that
you
one
just
will.
stay there, then
You'll be
one
fine.
of us can dispatch it.
Yeah.
Okie doke.
We'll-
Yeah,
We'll be
that's my
backing you
turn.
up shortly.
Okay. It's your Raven's turn. It has 1 health.
I know it has 1 health. God damn it!
It's finna die.
It's finna die.
Action, turn invisible. It flies away.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
I would say it flies up like
Could just
I don't know.
disengage.
10 feet. I don't know if it can take a disengage action.
I don't. Why not?
If it turns invisible, it's just another what the fuck in this what the fuck night for these bandits.
Yeah,
It's
like
not going to make.
Yeah, it turns invisible and goes up in the air a little bit.
Okay, I'm just gonna move it this way
Yeah.
to
And
represent that.
Also, for future reference, any creature can take a disengage action.
Mm, yeah, I'll say
Like-
it just goes up in the air and that's its turn.
I think for flavor, disengage is basically like you either wait or create
Fuck
an
a sand.
opening to
Okay.
So think you just take one giant step back and it confuses your enemies.
So I'm going. That's the end of the familiar's turn. So now it's
Yeah,
Min's
it's
turn.
Min's
is-
turn.
flying squirrel's turn. All right. So, how are these two bandits looking here? I know this one's. I know the captain. This one right here is pretty fucked up. How's this one?
Yes. He has not been damaged.
Looking? Okay.
No, he has not been damaged.
Min is gonna swoop right there,
Okay.
and then I'm going to flurry of blows this one.
Okay, roll to attack.
So that would be boop first attack
That works.
and boop second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Did you
First damage, second damage.
You fucking killed him.
So, real quick, David, just for future reference,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do flurry of blows unless. Oh, you did. Never mind. I'm dumb. Or did you? No. Okay. You can't do flurry of blows until after you've taken the attack action.
Is it?
So
Does
you-
it have to be
Is
after?
it?
Yes.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it does.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He's dead,
Yeah. I
so
mean,
we won't worry about it this time.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
you know
just
what
for
I think?
future
What I was
reference.
thinking is like I can do an unarmed strike. Think without having to attack first. But yeah, you're right. Flurry of blows says specifically after the attack action.
Okay. He's dead either way, so we're not gonna worry too much about it right now.
Oh no, wait, never mind. They also have to. Okay, never mind. I just did that wrong.
That's okay.
My bad. For future
We've-
reference, I will not do
We've
that.
had 2 turns and the combat has taken an hour.
Yeah. And then the bandit captain, I'm gonna attack with my spear.
Okay.
I
Stabby
guess
stabby.
really, I could have done that in either order, but
Yeah, we'll just say we did it backwards.
yeah. Or actually, the video's playing in reverse.
The video's playing in reverse.
Yeah. So, spear,
That hits.
stab, and then damage.
Keep rolling 7s. Okay.
777. I win jackpot now, right?
I think so. I think that's how that works. So yeah, he's not looking too hot.
I'm more amazed he's still standing at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, he won't be for much longer. Virgil, it's your turn.
Okay.
What are we thinking?
Thinking.
So if I move, boom. Okay. Boop. For my movement, and then Eldritch Blast.
Elderbless.
Poor motherfucker over here.
This poor motherfucker. The one who's going insane.
Might as well put him out of his misery, right?
Might as well. Roll to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
Actually, yeah, okay. Alright.
Yeah.
By the way, I just realized that something I could have done was burn my Hexblade's curse. Oh no, because he's not within 30 feet. Okay. I was gonna say, if I was, that'd be busted because I roll crits on 19s when Hexblade's curse is on somebody, but I didn't do that, so. Okay. 8 damage to this
Okay.
poor motherfucker over here.
Yeah, you see him like crumple to the ground.
So you're just dead now?
He's just effectively dead, yeah.
Okay, and
He's
then I'm
dead.
going to... So I already cast a spell. That was my action. Does 2-weapon fighting work with ranged weapons?
No, because ranged weapons are two-handed often. Unless it's a one-handed crossbow.
It's a hand crossbow.
Uh,
But can you? Oh, you can only do 2 weapon finding if you hit with a weapon.
I was about to say, but
Okay.
it doesn't
I was
count as
just-
spell.
Yeah, I was just making sure because I didn't know. Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to. I'm gonna. Okay. If I do something similar to Bello, where if I just right in front of them, could I just do the same thing he did?
You want
And
to
just-
intimidate them?
Yeah, I want to just pop up in front of them and just intimidate them.
How can you do that? What is?
How-
Are you just going to run up to them?
I have teleport.
What
Oh,
what spell is that?
is,
Because
is
you
that
can't cast a
spell?
spell again.
Does that count for cantrips?
Oh, if you cast a cantrip, you can
Oh,
cast a
this is a
spell. You
cantrip.
just can't.
Okay.
You can't. Yeah, you can't cast 2 spells
Two
or 2
spells.
cantrips.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used
Okay.
Eldritch Blast on him, and then I was going to use Misty Step to teleport right here and see if I can intimidate them.
Then
Oh,
you can
hell
do
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Misty Step, for real though, is such a good spell.
Yeah. And as I pop up in front of them, I'm just gonna be like, I think you've made a very bad mistake.
Okay, roll intimidation.
I don't know if that's gonna do shit because my intimidation is okay. 19. Oh my god.
Works
19.
well enough.
19.
They like stumble back a few steps. They're like in another world of shock. You're just one more thing.
the fear is just—it's an avalanche.
Yeah.
Through it, like just
Of course they
crashing
wouldn't be able to
down.
fucking hit me, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I feel bad for these drunk guys.
They were just
Speaking-
vibing. We could have just walked into the woods around them and just ignored them, but no.
And then
No.
I'll
Vile
harass
wanted
somebody
to
else,
meet
though.
drunk people. They've never met them before.
Does a 15 hit, Virgil?
If we just left bandits lying around, free to do what they want, they might have
15
harmed
does not
somebody
hit.
else.
Does not?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, let me roll that again then. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally one above my AC.
So squishy.
Yeah.
Take 4 damage.
Ow.
So I'm gonna burn my reaction to
Okay.
terrify them even more by popping shield. And so I want it to look like it appears like he hits me and it doesn't do anything. Like it hits me and like there's a thin veil of like armor over me. It's
Mhm.
invisible. So I want it to be like he hit me, and since he's
Yeah.
drunk, it appears like it hits me and it just didn't do
Didn't do
anything.
anything.
Yeah,
I'll
so
let them
it-
do that.
You take no damage.
You take no
from-
damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is this one? This one is over here. Who would he even attack?
Who would he even? Near death, surrounded.
Near death. He's just gonna swing at Vile and see what happens. He's gonna make 3 attacks. 22, 8,
No.
24.
Oh,
3
definitely.
Yeah, he gets to make 3 attacks. Because he's special.
This is
Okay.
when the man does 35 damage exactly.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Imagine. Okay, so you take 7 and then 4. So you take 11 damage. Just
Here
like,
comes the pain train.
he knows. He's like, there's no way I'm getting out of here, so I might as well try to hit the robot before I'm gone.
He's going down, but he's going down swinging.
He's going down swinging. Okay, and this one is going insane on the ground, so we don't worry about him.
This boyo.
Yeah, that boyo.
Thrashing around
Say,
on the ground.
Eldritch Blast like hit him right in the base of the spine, so he just crumpled to the floor. Just
Yeah.
can't move his legs now.
He has 1 hit point, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. We'll deal with him
Vi-
after.
Violet, it's
He's
your
not going
turn.
anywhere.
What would you like to do?
Can I make an insight roll into this guy that just hit me? If I gave him the opportunity to run, would he?
No.
The question you should be asking is not if I give him the opportunity, would he run? The question you need to ask is, would he survive getting pelted by both Mithril and Min at the same time?
Oh, see, if he looked repentant at all, I would have given him a chance, but
He's not repentant.
yeah, fuck this bitch.
Fuck this bitch.
Kill him.
Kill
You
him.
know, I think I might
Do
just
it.
do that. I have this really fun spell called Inflict Wounds that I just used. Gonna use that again as
Okay.
It was
this
really fun
dark.
the first time, so what if we do it again?
Yeah, as this like dark energy comes back, Violet's just like, for parts, you say? I would like to take your parts, and it's gonna slash at him.
Throw
Parts,
Vile
huh?
is
That sounds
is
fun.
like going to make people roll insanity checks in their own party. That hits.
That hits wonderful.
It's like it's not the
Only
oh,
10
he's
damage.
fucking dead.
I was
Good.
always curious what people parts look like.
Literally, that's Vile's like,
Dead,
parts,
bro.
you say? Reaches into his fucking neck, takes his neck out of his body, and is just like, yeah, I'll take your
You
parts.
could hear Vile make insanity checks.
Vile doesn't like the idea of somebody taking them apart for parts, so
That's,
know,
that's valid.
You know, funny thing, Vile, people don't like the idea of other people doing that to them either.
well then they shouldn't suggest it, and I wouldn't do it to them. Duh. I'm
It's
gonna put
like
this dude's neck in one of my glass jars.
Okay, let's say you do that after the battle.
Can that be my bonus action if I do nothing else on my turn?
Mithril, it's your turn.
Let's see.
like
Who's
everybody
alive?
overheard
These,
Vile.
this bitch and these two?
There's 2 commoners and there's 1 guy going insane over here. He's effectively out of combat.
He's not dead, but he's out of combat.
Let's see.
Dead.
You know what I should have done?
Hmm.
I shouldn't have cast shield. I should have just let him hit me, and then I could just fucking teleport to this dude.
I used my entire movement to get halfway to that dude.
Okay.
This poor man
I just put you over here. Hello.
has suffered through so much.
Now what are you doing?
Counting spells that reach 28.
Yeah, I'm gonna try compelled duel
Oh my god.
On the man.
on the
rolling
man
around.
losing his mind. Wisdom save
He's
12.
just looking at you.
Okay, I'm gonna give him disadvantage. Because he's not doing too hot.
I'm imagining it's like that scene from
He rolled an 18.
Oh,
Okay.
my man's.
had it succeeded, I'm imagining a scene from like Batman Begins where Batman appears to Scarecrow, like he gets a dose of his own medicine. It's like just this horrifying fucking bat creature. Like I feel like Mithril would pop up over this one and just look like literally a biblically accurate fucking angel. Just be not afraid.
Okay, is that
You
your
can't
entire
compel
turn?
him to
then?
duel because he's just sitting there like,
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like
that's my answer.
head in hands. Okay.
Bello,
Bello, it's your turn.
teach this one a lesson, boy.
this one here.
Now that one I'll take care of my own. You take care of that one. The closest to you, yeah.
Okay.
Boy.
I'm gonna try to shank him with my rapier.
Just
Okay.
Haha, poke.
roll it.
Yeah.
Roll 'em. I don't think you understand. I'm
Gonna hurt you.
Okay,
Does a
that
20 hit?
hits. That hits.
Just stab him.
All right.
You gonna burn psychic blades again just to really do the job in?
28 plus 4, that's 11 damage. And then, just for funsies, I'm going to use my bonus action to use two-handed fight or two-weapon fighting.
Okay.
Funsies.
Just for
Funsies?
funsies.
Do you have 2 weapons?
Yes, I've got I've got 3 daggers, a rapier, a dart, and a short bow. I can use anything I want.
Bello has so many weapons you don't
Bella
even
has
know.
so many weapons.
So I'll go with a dagger. In fact, I'm gonna use the bone dagger.
Okay, the
Okay,
bone dagger. The bagger.
Oh, I bet a 12 doesn't hit.
Uh,
Dagger.
actually,
Time
It
to
does
bagger his
hit.
dagger.
It's a
It
it does
hit.
hit. It's a normal bandit. It's not a captain.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Time to bagger and tagger.
D4 plus
Devin.
4, 7.
He's
So
fucking
18
dead.
damage.
Devin, do you think at some point Bella
This
would
man is
ever
so
utter
dead.
the same line that Harley Quinn did in the new Suicide Squad movie when she fucking shot that dude?
Is there
Or
not
he's just
already
like-
a Suicide
Where
Squad?
it's just like, yeah, there's a new one. It's like a remake,
Okay.
but there was a scene where Harley's just like, you know, you look more pretty like this, with all those bad thoughts emptying out of your head, and then it's a cut to the body and she's dead, bleeding out. And it's just like, Jesus. Anyways, onward.
Okay. It's your Raven's turn.
It do be my Raven's turn.
Is he gonna do anything?
It's gonna go over to this guy.
Okay.
He's gonna land on his chest,
Okay.
and he's gonna bite his eye out.
Okay. Roll
What
to
the fuck?
attack. I guess.
Is it
Yeah, that hits. Are
Is
you
it 23?
putting this? Okay.
Okay. Hold on. 1d4 plus 3.
He is one. You kill him. He cannot survive.
Okay, let me just see. Okay. Yeah. I just to do the finishing job, I have my familiar go over and just like as the raven just fucking peck his eye out.
I feel like that was
Okay.
really like set up for us to like talk to him or something,
Yeah.
get more out of him. But like,
You sure he would be even able to talk to?
We've
Something
got
planned, but
3
you've made up your
healers.
mind.
Yeah, I mean, I made up my mind. He's getting munched on, dude.
Min, it's your turn.
what do I even do at this point?
This guy has 2 health. If you can hit him, you can kill him.
Don't take it from me.
Kill it, so because Virgil killed the insane man.
Yeah.
Don't take it from me.
I'm gonna run right here. And
You're a bastard.
listen. Listen.
To be fair,
Uh,
you just killed the guy that Void was very obviously setting up for an interaction.
and I'm going to.
Void has DM tools to make sure that happens. It's not my fault.
I'm pretty sure that was the DM tools. I think that guy would have died a lot earlier.
Don't worry, I have things planned for Virgil.
As we've seen, I'm just gonna unarmed strike, just gonna palm this dude.
Okay. Roll the
Palm
hit.
him in the chest, just knock the wind out of him.
Cave his sternum in. Cave his sternum in.
Collapse his
fucking-
rage king.
That hits. Can you even do less than 2 damage?
No. I
Okay,
can at
so he's
minimum do
dead.
6.
Okay, so he's dead.
If you didn't want him to die, you could say non-lethal damage right now.
Yeah, but
We
Oh,
already
Virgil
burned
really
that
wants
bridge.
to kill-
what do you mean
I mean,
burned it? We blew it up.
Oh, I can delete
Irina
him too.
just did nothing. She just sat back and watched as we decimated.
Irina can be in combat. However, I'm generally going to sit her out
That's fair.
for
Preferable.
my for my sanity, and also because DM NPCs can get kind of boring sometimes.
Not
Yeah.
only that, but normal people probably aren't okay with just killing people.
To be fair, they were going to attack Vile.
They were going to attack Vile, and
They were
Arena
going to
loves Vile so
dissect
much.
Vile.
Yeah, they were gonna take
Yeah.
Vile apart and sell parts.
Welcome back, Moth.
Hello.
They're
Everything
all
is
dead.
dead.
We killed
You have-
all of them.
They killed all of them. So you guys can continue now, I guess.
I guess now we
Can we take
now
a short
can move
rest?
on.
I'm out of all my spell slots.
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
burn them off.
We're gonna take a short rest. I recommend we just take a long rest because it's the middle of the night, and taking a longer rest than we need would put us deeper into the night, which I am cautious to travel through the woods
Why don't
during the
we
night,
just
even with.
You are
take a
already
long
good.
rest and end it here since it's been almost 4 hours anyway?
Okay.
And
Are we-
conveniently, there's this, perfectly set up bandit camp with a fire going and everything.
Literally, we'll
Yeah.
just steal the bandits' camp.
Okay. Is
We just
anybody keeping watch?
Well, Vile doesn't sleep, so Vile will
Okay.
keep watch.
We just become the bandits. We assume their identity.
Virgil's
any-
just gonna fucking sleep after like the last like 2
Yeah, I'm
hours.
actually going to
Yeah.
rest for once.
Virgil's just
Okay.
like, fuck this shit, dude.
So is Vile the only one on watch? I'm cool with that. I'm just keeping track.
Probably.
Okay. Cool. Vile, I
Want me
will
to-
contact.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out this week.
Cool.
So yeah, that was one hell of a session, guys.
Mm,
Are you guys having fun?
I don't know how many people are having fun with the fact that I keep killing characters that could lead to different threads. I'm just saying, if I don't get told directly not to kill a character, I'm not like, I might make the decision to kill them. I don't know. It
I do
happens.
love Virgil in the context of real life because hearing this and then like transplanting that into real life of somebody looking me dead in my real life face and going, listen, if I'm not told explicitly not to kill somebody, I'm gonna decide that myself. And me being like, excuse me, you ask questions first. That like in character, Vile loves Vile's like, yeah, let's murder these bitches.
Murder these bitches.
Virgil over here
also-
making Vile just fucking bloodthirsty.
Listen,
That-
Vile's been with you guys for like 2 days, and Vile has already murdered more people than Vile has seen dead ever.
It's okay.
are we ending stream?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for coming
Thank
and
you.
hanging
Goodbye,
out
stream.
throughout all of
Goodbye,
this, and we
stream.
will see you next week for more Curse of Strahd, and hopefully we don't die.
Hopefully we don't die.
I hope we